There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think it's all angels just walk by. 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 There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
One, two, three, jump!
Wow.
Chiefs Kingdom. It's time for All Chiefed Up with your hosts, Steve and Mike Williams.
You're listening to All Chiefed Up, the best damn Kansas City Chiefs podcast in the kingdom.
Chiefs Kingdom. What's up, baby? Noah Gray here, tight end for your Kansas City Chiefs. You're listening to All Chiefed Up with Mike and Steve Williams.
Chiefs Kingdom.
I don't know why we look like this. Hold up. There we go. How you guys doing tonight? Steve, this is a momentous occasion for Chiefs Kingdom. This is a celebration. Patrick Mahomes has just been restructured. He's essentially locked up till he's 31. Then they're going to relook at
He's
it,
all ours.
which means he's ours forever. He's not going anywhere unless Brett Veach decides one day he's going to wake up and trade him or something crazy. But other than that, he's under contract for a long time.
Heck yeah, man. Hey, they freed up some money too. How much cap space did it free up?
They actually freed up I want to say, let me bring it up for you, my man.
2.5 maybe?
Oh, wait. We got it right here. Phil Yates actually said, on top of accomplishing the primary goal of paying Mahomes, his restructured contract actually creates $2.5 million in 2023 cap space. Everybody's asking, Steve, what in the world are we going to do with that? It's not Christmas morning. 2.5 is not that much.
Right. What can you really do with it?
Yeah, I think they're just going to hold on to it just in case you have to make some emergency moves here and there. And it is what it is. But
Right.
hey, this Mahomes thing is awesome, by the way.
So Mahomes for his birthday got a win
And
and a lot of money.
Right. So Schefter actually reported $210.6 million between 2023 and 2026. Over the next 4 years, essentially, that's what he's doing. We already looked at the Phil Yates ones. Brad Spielberger, he says, this is a couple notes about it, Steve. No new money here, but it's all moved forward from later years. Florio had originally reported $208.1 million, but it's $2.5 million off. It's supposed to be $210.6 because of some incentives. It makes perfect sense because Lamar Jackson was at $208, and he also got basically a $21 million raise this year. Everybody's asking, what does Chris Jones think about this? I don't know.
What would it matter? His is done. So
his is done. Well, I'm just saying, like they're freeing up space now. They give Mahomes a raise this year for what they're getting at.
I don't know. I mean, it's Mahomes. You can't argue with anything they do with Mahomes.
Yeah, you have to. Pay
if
Mahomes.
it was any other player on the roster, then maybe Chris Jones could say this or that. But it's Patrick Mahomes, man. It's like you just don't.
Yeah, I hear you. Albert Breer says this. This is some more stuff. Mahomes' agents prioritized cash flow over guarantees, which was way different. Well, no, I guess it's not. Cash flow over guarantees. He bested Lamar. No new money. $208.1 million injury guarantee. So he's got an injury guarantee of $208 million. That's insane. 20.57 signing bonus. Blah blah blah. Breer goes on to say, bottom line is this. This is very rare in that the amount of money moved forward. Mahomes will get a de facto raise of $43.3 million over the next 4 years. After that, in 2027, that becomes the natural point to renegotiate. Mahomes will be 31 years old. Yeah, I'm sure at 31 years old, a lot of people will be trying to get rid of Mahomes, right? I think that you hit the nursing home age here in KC.
Hey, for quarterbacks, apparently they can play until they're great grandparents like Tom Brady, so might be all right there as long as they can stay healthy.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, y'all don't mind me eating dinner. I'm being fat, so sorry.
Yeah, he's having a dinner. Steve's having a dinner.
Haven't ate all day, and I decided I wanted breakfast for dinner, and then I didn't have time to make it. I barely did. I squeezed it in. It was a buzzer beater.
We could be following the Saints-Panthers game, but no. Nay. No reason to follow that. We'll follow the AFC game once it kicks off. The Browns-Steelers, I think that has a little more significance to our overall season. So that's the one we'll start watching up. It should kick off here in the next little bit.
Yeah, I got some biscuits, gravy, bacon, and eggs. And I put it all together, and I just put a bunch of hot sauce on top of it because I was trying to run down here and get on this live stream. So I think I put too much hot sauce, bro.
Did you? I ate some chili. I had some
Sweating a
chili. And you know what I did? I put too much hot sauce on my chili as well. So we're just both hot saucing it up tonight. Hey, we were feeling a little spicy, a little saucy. We're feeling a little bit saucy today. A little saucy.
Gotta have a little spice to it. Or you just don't. What good is it?
Right. Hey, if it's not spicy, I ain't even really trying to eat it. I don't know why. How you guys doing tonight, by the way? I see a lot of the usuals in here. Yeah, we did get on 2 minutes late. Steve said, go ahead and play the intro. He's got to go make a plate of food. And then I was over here fiddling, trying to get the game going. And then I looked down, it was 8:02. And I was like, oh, yeah, supposed to be playing that intro here.
It casually blamed me, I see.
I didn't blame you. How did I blame you?
I'm just playing. Who you got in this first game here?
I think the Saints will get the win. And I think the Steelers will bounce back and get a win tonight. I think the Steelers are way better than they performed in week 1. Or is that just the 49ers being that good? I think that could be it too.
49ers are really good. I think the Steelers have a really good roster. They're just very young. So it could take a minute to get all that to gel, which if anybody can do it, it's going to be Tomlin. So I think they're going to be good eventually. They're definitely heading in the right direction. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think the Steelers are going to be good. It's all going to probably come down to how Kenny Pickett gets it going. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you're as good as your quarterback is in this league. We've seen that a bunch of times. So we'll see. Sorry, I just seen a thing. I was going to answer it for somebody, and then I totally lost it. Oh, Chiefs KT. He says, on Locked On Chiefs, they said we would have $60 million in cap space next year. I haven't looked what it could be, but I think after all this, if I'm not mistaken, I thought it was like 50. I thought it was around the 49 to 50 million mark. I could be wrong. So don't hold me to it. I'm sure
they have to, how many, who all do we have to re-sign with that?
Right. I'm sure they probably looked in it, so they probably got it. But I was thinking off the top of my head it was around 50. But maybe the Mahomes deal does something crazy. I haven't got to look at the specifics yet. Next season, we got a few people we have to sign next year, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Well, we're not signing Clyde. At this rate, we're not signing Snead. Is Willie Gay due?
Well, if you've got, I think Willie Gay's up. If you do, I mean, they've restructured Tooney already. So everybody thought he could be a cap casualty next year, but it looks like he's fine. Justin Reed would, I think, would be in the final year of his contract next season. So would MVS. I don't know how they go. Oh, they're debuting the new song. The new Monday Night Football song tonight, Steve. They got Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton and Snoop Dogg, apparently.
I don't have my volume on, so I can't hear it.
They're doing some Phil Collins. Yeah. But I'll have to look into it and see who all's coming up next year, what contracts are going to be looking at. We'll take a look at some of that because it's kind of a cool thing. But at the same time, I also don't want to get too far ahead. Like, we just started this season. Kind of want to enjoy this season a little bit before I start worrying about what we're doing next year. For the love of God. Like, calm down, Locked On Chiefs. Calm down. Like, daggone, I know they're horned up over there getting this contract going, but let's just enjoy the ride this year, baby. Let's not worry about next year.
That's kind of where I'm at with it, man. Let's enjoy this season. We'll see about all that. We'll have a long off season to look at dumb stuff like that. That's when we'll do it.
Oh yeah.
So are they replacing the Hank song, or they already do that?
Well, yeah. Remember they did Carrie Underwood for the longest time. Remember Hank got in trouble
for what?
He leaned the wrong way on the political spectrum.
So he wasn't allowed to be on there anymore?
Yeah, he wasn't allowed. He got pulled, the same old stuff they always say. And then Carrie Underwood did it. And then now, it looks like they're going to Chris Stapleton. They're doing some Stapleton stuff. I don't know which way he leans politically. He's just, I tell you, I'm not a big, I don't really care. But at the same time, he's just, at first, I was like, Chris Stapleton, cool. And then now the more and more I hear him, I'm like, all his songs kind of sound similar, and it just kind of annoys me a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Here we go.
Randomly get really critical of Chris Stapleton.
He's a Kentucky guy. Why not? We actually played a show with Chris Stapleton. Do you remember that? Back when we played music.
Did we?
He played at a venue in Lexington the same exact night we played. They had two different shows. Remember Chris Stapleton? And his guitar player actually took money at the door for our band.
I kind of do remember that.
It was at a place called Buster's in Lexington. Do you remember?
Was that the place with the train tracks running behind it and stuff?
Yes, his guitar
Yeah,
player
yeah,
actually worked at the place, I believe. He was a bartender or something. I want to get this game up and going really quick. I'm trying to get it going.
Well, they're getting ready to run the first play. I'm always behind though.
Picked off first play. Whacker, and it goes back for 6. And it looks like the Steelers are in business, ladies and gentlemen. This is at Pittsburgh. This crowd's going to be raucous tonight.
Oh wow!
This is going to be a wild one tonight. Like we already know it's going down.
Wow, that's insane, bro. I'm literally always one play behind you. Like you said, pick 6, and then I turn around and I watch it happen. Like right after you say it, you know.
Is it like super insane though that this stuff happens, or is this just the script writers this year just being extra? Right? They're just being extra. They're making everything just seem so dramatic.
Script writers are on it this year. They're really trying to pull in the people.
They're taking the script to a dramatic like thing here. Let's see if I can get the screen going. We'll throw it up. Let's put it right here. See if we can get it going. There we go. We'll just put it up like this. Y'all can see that. We got a box score. We got a game tracker. It's going to keep throwing up stupid ads down at the bottom of it. And for that, I'm sorry and I apologize. But I can't get it off. It's just DirecTV, man. They just won't let you live it down.
We'll be all right. At least I don't have a close-up of me eating dinner.
Yep, there you go. Look at that. Isn't that great? Deshaun Watson pass short left, intercepted at the Cleveland 30. This is great.
Oh, y'all could see my TV. I just saw that, Greg. Thanks. I didn't even pay attention. Could you see the TV in the background?
Oh, yeah. I can see, like, the left of it. Just a slight bit, but you might want to not.
I'll turn it a little bit.
I don't see it when the screen's really tiny in the corner, like where I just put you. I think they hide the screen a little bit.
I'll turn my camera.
Yeah, turn your camera. Put it right on the TV. There you go. What's going on?
Now we're good. Appreciate the heads up, though, Greg.
Why would my screen just take it to the wrong thing? Let's find it again. I tell you what, they're always being difficult.
Mike might be just calling the plays before they actually happen, like pulling some Nostradamus stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I like to get into some Nostradamus stuff. Here we go. I'm gonna put them both. Look, I got both of them right here.
You're more of a Miss Cleo.
Look at that. I can get you both games at the same time. Y'all can watch both of them and read about both of them as they happen. Just in case you're at work, just in case you're online, and you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. 7-0 Pittsburgh. We got a single back set, and they're putting them in motion here. Let's see what Whacker comes up with.
Since when did they do 2 games at one time on Monday night? That's weird.
It seemed like, did they not do that a few times last year?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know. Chubbs goes off the left side for about a gain of 3. Enrique says, if it's not new money, is it really a raise? Yeah, they kind of like just move it around, give you more signing bonus, give you more this,
That's
give you more
fully
that.
Guaranteed now too, isn't it?
Yeah, he got a bunch fully guaranteed.
So that's awesome, dude. Like I'm glad that they did that. Mahomes deserves it, 100%. So
yeah, Mahomes needs he needs to be the highest paid. Matt with the 5 bomb, he says, I'm happy but confused because I thought we had no money to give. The salary cap is up there with the EMC square thing. I don't understand either one. So, look, the Chiefs do have like when we say that you don't have money on the salary cap, this is the best way I can explain it. You don't have money, but the team's got infinite amount of money. It's just how they maneuver it around. So what they did is they took, because Mahomes signed this new thing and restructured it, it caused his cap number to essentially wiggle around enough. You know what I'm trying to say? And then with Joe Tooney's cap, he wiggled it a little bit, and then that actually freed up money on this year. They convert it over to signing bonus. They convert it to guarantees. They convert it here, convert it there. And it really is. It's really difficult, and that's why I say me and Steve, we don't claim to be cap experts. It's hard to understand, and we'll let Brett Veach do it. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. All I know is, like, they can do guaranteed money, and they can do it signing bonuses. And I'm pretty sure the way I was reading this contract earlier, after the year 2024, I believe, which is next year, for the next 2 years before they restructure Mahomes, they can basically pay him like a backup quarterback. Like, he's basically going to get backup quarterback numbers, and Brett Veach is going to have like $100 million in cap space for like 2 years to sign everybody under the sun. So I don't know what they've done, but Veach pulled out a miracle today. Like, that's all there is to it. Veach pulled out a miracle. Wacker completes one here to move the chains on 3rd and 1. Hey, I like calling Browns games. You realize we've done about 3 live games, and the Browns have been 2 of them.
Why? Why is it always the Browns? Hey, hey, I want to say I appreciate Matt for the 5-bomb. Also, Chiefer gifted out a membership earlier. Don't want to skip that either. Appreciate you, my man. Y'all put some legendaries and some catch-ups in the chat for those 2.
Chiefer, yes, legendary. Matt, appreciate you, brother.
I think I definitely got the Steelers this game, not just because it's 7-0 right now, but I'm with you, Mike. I think they have a good young team, and I think eventually they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the AFC.
And
the
their
AFC
defense is
just
aggressive.
getting stronger, right?
Look, we just seen it right there. Look, that's the beauty of having a Nick Chubb in your backfield, because they put 5 on the line. They blew that play up, and Nick Chubb still was able to beat that bad angle there from that linebacker to chunk off. What was it, 6? Like that? I don't know, man. A lot of different teams use stuff differently than we do. They really do. Steve, what do you think about Pacheco? Like, you drafted Pacheco. You stocked him. You put him on his bench. You were essentially right. He's the main guy here. He's the king. But how's that working out for you with Andy Reid in fantasy football?
Pacheco's been doing okay. He's not going to get you a lot of points, but he'll get you a decent amount. Like, he's a decent start for like maybe a flex position or something like that. He wouldn't be a starting running back for me. I actually have one league though, where the guy that made the league made it a point per carry. And then in that league, the same guys allowed me to draft Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, and then I also got let's see, I stashed Pacheco, so I use him quite a bit because with the carries added on, he does pretty good.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I've been slaughtering in that league. So I don't know. Is there anybody else that gets way too many carries?
Is there? Like in football?
Yeah.
Jeez, who does get a lot of carries? I don't know.
I think
maybe
Nick
Najee
Chubb
Harris. You might get Najee Harris to get a lot of carries.
I think Chubb and Derrick Henry's like it, right? I mean, maybe Josh Jacobs might.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs probably gets a lot of carries. Deshaun Watson, Roland. Wacker's a little nimble back there in the pocket, I'll tell you. He got out for the first again. Are the Browns decent? Like, are the Browns good? Do you think they're playoff good, or do you think they fizzle? Because I mean, they looked really good last week.
They're the Browns, bro. I don't think they're playoff good. I do kind of like their all white unis though. It's much better than the usual.
Yeah, I like the unis. I think they're fine.
They're just fine. They're fine.
Well, I mean, it's hard when you don't really have a logo. It's just a white helmet with some 3 stripes.
They have a logo. They're elves.
Oh, come on, Jamar.
No, for real. They put that out there. That was their official logo now.
I get it, but it's still stupid.
I don't know why they don't use it. It is dumb, but I mean, use it.
I'm saying it's good.
If you're going to say it's the official logo, freaking use it. How weird is it? They're actually a team that has no logo. Like their logo is like a picture, like a cartoon of their helmet or something.
Right. It's strange, isn't it?
It's very strange.
Just a weird little team. Chad Wright over from Facebook. We got a Facebook viewer. Chad, I didn't mean to overlook this, by the way. This has almost been 12 minutes. You're probably long gone off Facebook by now because Facebook acts like we don't exist. Do you think the Chiefs look for a receiver before the trading deadline? No.
I bet they don't.
You think we go that route again with another Kadarius Toney, like random trade? I mean, I couldn't.
Is there
rule it
anyone
out
out there? Is there someone out there that's that like type of player that Brett Veach might go after? Like somebody that was drafted, with a lot of expectations, but they didn't pan out, but they could still. You know what I'm saying? That's what Brett Veach likes to grab. Like maybe high draft picks that didn't work out.
Right. We mentioned Michael Pittman, but I think Pittman's actually Pittman's actually probably produced more than what Brett Veach would want.
Oh yeah. They're gonna want something for him. he likes to get the guys on the cheap. So
On the cheap.
man, check this out. KC Fan Dan, sorry, Chiefer. KC Fan Dan's been a member for 3 months now. He says, "Hey guys, long time listener, first time caller." Well, we're supposed to say something, and I don't remember what it is. Can you guys explain the Kelsey scuffle at the end of the game? Man, I can't really. I know that they'd been chippy the entire game. How do you say the linebacker's name? Oluquan?
Olakun or something like that?
Olaquan? Yeah, I don't know. Either way, that's who Kelsey was kind of going back and forth with at the end of the game there. But I think there was a lot of chippiness with what's the safety's name, Mike? Rayshawn Jenkins.
Jenkins, and they had
Yeah,
Cisco.
there's
which we
a
know
lot
talks
going
trash.
on. Yeah, which Cisco was out at the end of the game. I think he ended up going out injured, but I don't know. It's just been chippy. I saw where Rayshawn Jenkins came out and talked about Kelsey, though. I actually posted that on X. Let me see if I can bring it up. I'll read you the quote. But he's basically blaming Kelsey for everything. Let me find it. Maybe.
He thought he had it. He said something about the fact that Kelsey thinks he's cooler than everybody.
Why is it gone?
That was what he said. He said Kelsey's cooler than everybody. What a
Yeah, I don't
baby.
know. There we go. That's weird. X don't put stuff in chronological order anymore. It just throws it on there randomly. That's strange. Okay. Anyway, Rayshawn Jenkins actually said, of course, he's a good player, but he's a little too extra at times. He gets too disrespecting. He feels like he's above people. And we are all men out there. Let's just play the game. That's what he had to say. So I guess Kelsey's out there acting like he's too good for Rayshawn Jenkins, and he's getting a little upset.
Dude, who cares about Rayshawn Jenkins? Did anybody even know his full name before today?
I had to double check at it. Like, is that actually his name? Is that who we're talking about here?
You know what Rayshawn Jenkins gets?
Suck it! Suck it! We got 2 words for you! Suck it!
Suck it. Nobody cares, Rayshawn Jenkins. Shut up. Like, why do these obsolete teams think they can hang with the Chiefs? You can't go home.
Man, I'm just excited to see what the Chiefs look like when everything starts firing on all cylinders. Because this defense has me excited.
I was thinking about that today, Steve. I threw it up. I actually put the tweet up on X we were talking about. People wanted to know some snaps. You know, they were like, what's the snap count? What's the snap count? And so I found the snap counts, and here we go. I'll throw them up. Offensive snap counts. Here they are. I'll throw these up. I know it's covering the game for just a few minutes, but they're both on commercial, I think. If you look down at the very, very bottom, after Allegretti, Winoga, why can't I read? Winogo, James, and Justin Ross is down there at the very bottom with 9. Only 2 less than Clyde. And then Rashee Rice at 12, not even that much. So Rashee Rice and Justin Ross, they were just told, hey, we don't need your style today. They was not trying to get the big bodies involved. It didn't look like, Steve. Right?
I wasn't paying any attention.
Why don't you ever pay attention to me? I said 12 snaps for Rice, 9 for Justin Ross.
Oh, you mean talking about
Doesn't look
receivers?
It doesn't look like they were getting the big bodies involved.
Will they ever?
I don't know.
Like, that's the thing. In Andy Reid's offense, it's like we all get excited thinking about what Justin Ross could be, what Rashee Rice could be. How cool would it be if we had a D-Hop or this or that or Mike Evans or whoever? But how would it even will we ever use them the way that they're supposed to be used? Because I just don't see it. I think you'd see a lot of what's going on with MBS.
Hey, but on the bright side, Justin Ross had 6 snaps last week, and he got to 9 this week, so that's a 50% increase. If he continues on a 50% increase, in week 3, he'll be at like 14, 15 snaps. So maybe they're just trying to cultivate greatness.
Cultivate it. Is that what they're doing?
Just cultivate it. The one that I thought significant was on the defense. If you look all the way down here at the very bottom, besides the special teamers, of course, Chamari Connor, 2 snaps. What in the world did Chamari Connor do this week? Did he piss off Spags?
Dude, I don't remember what he did when he was actually in the game though. But he didn't he get a penalty? I
Yeah,
think he
2
was actually
snaps.
stayed on the field when he wasn't supposed to. Got a 12-man on the field penalty.
Oh, was that him? Was
Yeah.
he the one that got the 12th man penalty?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why he probably didn't play anymore, or was that
I
late in
mean,
the game? I don't really remember what
You
that
think
was.
that's that big of a deal to like just take him completely out of the game? Obviously, it was more than that. Like they didn't have him in this game plan, really. That's the way I
Right,
see
and
it.
that's weird because we did blitz a lot. From what I can remember, I know the first play of the game we blitzed Justin Reed. We just
Was he
safety
needed?
Blitzed.
I don't even think he was needed. Obviously, the defense looked great. So
Maybe you couldn't play him. Maybe by playing Chamari Connor because they're using him in almost blitzing formations a lot. So maybe they needed more coverage guys, less blitzers. They just thought they'd blitz with what they had. They didn't want to put a special guy out there just to do it. But does that mean Chamari
that's
Connor
a
can't cover?
possibility, I guess.
I don't know.
I feel like he is a guy that they would use on blitzes. I mean, judging from the preseason, that seemed to be like the highlight of his game, right?
Yeah, that tends to be what it looks like they're going to use him for, is little special packages, little blitz packages, obviously. Dude, this game, I'm telling you.
Games are boring this year. Has there really been like a really exciting game?
Well, yeah, when we got offline last week, and then the Jets and the Bills turned into which one was it?
The Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles-Vikings. That game ended up turning into a fourth quarter shootout.
It was still a pretty boring game, to be honest, though.
Yeah. Derek Carr got picked just recently.
Yeah, I saw where Yogi
And
said
now
that.
Pickett just got picked. What is going on? Have these do these quarterbacks nowadays, do they understand defenses? Do you think any of these guys can read defenses? I don't know if they
That
honestly
was
can read
god awful by
defenses.
Pickett there. It's like he never he had to see that. Was that a linebacker just waiting?
No, I think it was a corner, wasn't
Was
it?
it a corner? Let me look at it again. Like he didn't even.
22. I think no, that was safety. It was Grant Delpit, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Was Delpit down in the box? Look, Kenny Pickett comes out and just eyes him the whole way.
After they get done celebrating like they won the Super Bowl, we'll check it out.
Well,
Does that annoy anybody else, by the way? Like, I hate when there's like a turnover now that the whole team feels the need to run down to the end zone and have like a full-on celebration every time.
yeah, it's a little much, isn't
It
it?
annoys the hell out of me,
It's
dude.
like, congratulations, you did your job. Cool.
Delpit's a guy that we talked about the Chiefs maybe trying to get in the offseason. Do you remember that?
Yep, we had run that name by a few times because we still thought we needed a little safety help. Do we still need safety help? I don't know. A lot of people like the way Brian Cook played yesterday.
He
I
didn't
can't
play
wait to watch the
bad.
all
He didn't
22.
play bad. I know, dude. I'm so waiting for that. I wish they came out sooner. Like, why do they take so long to get the all 22 out?
Because they have to edit it. I guess. They have to put it together just right or something.
That don't make any sense.
I think they try to take away a lot of, because it's such an aerial view, I think they try to take away a lot of the sidelines so you can't, like, steal stuff from coaches. So they
Bill
have to make sure-
Belichick be all over
yeah,
that.
so I think it's really like they go through it like with a fine-tooth comb to make sure they don't show anything.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's the only thing I could think about.
Well, they need to be faster.
They do. It should come out tonight, though. I would think tonight, tomorrow, which when it does, we're going to pull some exciting plays. We'll talk about it on the Wednesday War Room. We'll pull some plays up.
Heck yeah,
and we'll
man.
talk about them again. I can't wait to do that, so that's going to be fun. Oh, man, this
Yeah.
game, 7-3, 2 picks so far, one for each quarterback. But they've got them in a 3rd and 16 already. Wacker in the shotgun. Wacker fires to the sideline.
So looking
and
at
he
the AFC
drills the guy holding the flag.
I'm sorry. I'm such a play behind you. I didn't think they were doing anything. But so far he did hit the guy. The AFC North. What do you think's going on up there, man? Who do you think's the favorite to win that thing?
Can it still be the Bengals?
I mean
technically
honestly,
it
they're
could, but
probably the best team in there. I know a lot of Ravens fans will probably get mad at me saying that, but I still feel like the Bengals are better than the Ravens. Bengals have looked like garbage, though.
He just missed a field goal. He pulls it left. He
Quit running the
pulls it.
game for me. I got to get this up to speed.
Steve, he pulled it. He pulled it as if he was back as a freshman. Like that was the freshman pull to the left. I don't understand it. But yeah, here's what I think. I think the Browns are decent. I think Pittsburgh's young, but they're decent. And I think the Ravens are what the Ravens have been. Like, the Ravens might be the most solid team because they're pretty much the same as they always are, aren't they? So, who knows?
The Ravens
still
really hinge on Lamar Jackson actually
Yeah.
staying healthy.
I want the Bengals to just be out of it. Like, I really do. But something tells me they're probably not. But
Brian
yeah,
Parrott.
I
I
want it to
can't
be
with
out.
Brian Parrott right now.
Chief Kelsey says, I can't stand it when they run to an end zone after a pick, especially in the first quarter.
Dude, it's annoying. I
Right.
understand if it's like a big game-changing play. Sure. But I mean, every time. Every freaking time.
I mean, to be honest, coaches are kind of encouraging this because when I was watching the Hard Knocks with the Jets, they were talking about how when a player makes a good play, don't just let them celebrate by themselves. This is a team game. Celebrate with them. So, like, they're trying to make people celebrate together and have these big spectacles.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess they think it's entertaining and it makes it fun, makes the league fun. I don't know. They're dumb. Jeff Moore talking about Mike Florio. Do you think Mike Florio's celebrating today that Patrick Mahomes finally got restructured?
No, he don't have nothing to talk about no more. He got nothing to cry about. He did report that he reported it lower than it was, which means he was already trying to sway it, I think.
Oh, really? What did he report?
Like $2 million. He reported $2 million lower. He missed some incentives.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at it all the way, dude. Like, I haven't really dug into the contract whatsoever. I just saw where they did the restructure and how much it was total. And if you said it already, I wasn't paying attention because that's what I do.
Yep, that was the first thing I actually reported.
I was probably eating then. Sorry.
So far, you've not paid attention to anything I've said tonight. So
No.
we're 40 minutes in.
Juan Thornhill hasn't played it down for the Browns. Is he out injured already? Thornhill? Who knows? You writing a novel over there, buddy? We have a 5 bomb from HD Chiefs fan. He says, what did you think about the player with the blocked field goal last night? I've never seen that way done before. I thought he was coming in late.
Are you talking about the Patriots? Yeah, the Patriots block, I think is what he's referring to, where the guy just runs down the line.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's tried that before. Like, wasn't he just getting them up to speed, kind of like doing the CFL behind the, kind of like the way Tyreek Hill gets to do in Miami with no call?
What are you talking about, bro? He don't do anything like that.
Like, Tyreek definitely don't get in motion and then go towards the line of scrimmage before they snap the ball every single time, which is a penalty. When is they going to send out a league-wide memo over that?
Yeah. Maybe if we get something started on Twitter that they would go for it. They'll start looking at that. No, I've never seen the field goal blocked that way before. I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of cool. I'm surprised that it hadn't been done, to be honest.
Who did it?
Play what? Why they blow it dead? Why do they keep blowing free plays dead this year? I've seen this way too many times.
They've done that in the last couple of years. It's kind of irritating. I've seen Patrick Mahomes get pretty upset that they blow it dead a couple of times. They're only supposed to blow it dead when it's like unevaded to the quarterback, correct?
Right, and I didn't see that. 5 bomb from Enrique. Thanks, brother. By the way, everybody give some catch-ups and legendary to a HD Chiefs fan.
Heck
for the
yeah.
5 bomb.
And
Enrique says, Victory Monday today. It was nice. We actually had 2 wins today. That Mahomes contract's a win, too. Missed yesterday's reaction to the game, okay, but love the podcast today. Appreciate you. Mike, please track MVS during your film 22 analysis. I really wanted to look at MVS, and that was one of the ones I wanted to do. People got really critical of something I tweeted last night. Apparently, you're not allowed to just be a little bit. It's not even critical. I was just asking a question, and apparently that's frowned upon in the Kansas City community. Do not ask questions. Don't do it. So here, I'll just put it up. Here's the tweet right here. Enrique, I'm going to pull your comment down for just 1 second so we can read this. It says, we pay MVS $11 million a year to be a deep threat decoy. He only had one more catch today than Donovan Smith. He had 2 catches for 13 yards. Can we admit one or both of these are true? One, either Veach overpaid for a mediocre wide receiver, or 2, MVS is being utilized wrong. And nowhere in there was I being critical of MVS, because you don't have MVS like doing well this year. If you think that 4 catches in 2 games is doing well, especially when you take a look at this and see that that MVS is actually running more routes than any wide receiver. 55 routes, and they found him on 2 plays? 2 plays and 55 routes. So again, is he a decoy or is he just not getting open? Which one is it? Because if you run 55 routes and you're not open on 53, either you're being schemed wrong or you're not a good wide receiver. That's all I was trying to say. And for the record, I think MVS could be a wide receiver 1. Possibly. He's a borderline wide receiver 1 if he could clean up a few things in his game, and the Chiefs utilized him like they did in the AFC Championship game. I really feel like that. Like, he got open against the Bengals.
The ability to do it.
He does. He's got speed. He's got everything else. But I want to see, is he not getting open? Is he not getting open? So I really, that's all I said in the thing, and everybody lost their mind. Yeah, that's what people do. They have to lose their mind. And then number 2 was, I do want to go look at him during the All-22. That's a point of emphasis that I really want to look at, Enrique, because I don't think personally he can't get open. I think he may have been open, and I just don't think he was an early read. Maybe Mahomes got tunnel vision and missed him. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's the second game of the year too. And again, not trying to be overreactive, just trying to say, hey,
overreaction Monday.
Like, just what's going on? Like, you're allowed to ask questions. Like, that's what we do. We ask questions. That's what any good, and we're not even reporters, by the way, but news reporters. You remember back in the day when they used to ask questions and try to get answers out of stuff? But now everybody's just got to take sides. If you ask a legitimate question, you hate something.
Right.
It's like, no, I don't hate nothing. I just want to know the answer. Like, can we come to the bottom of this? And that's it. But anyways, I appreciate you, Enrique, and I will watch some All-22 of MVS. I'm very curious to see what's going on with MVS, because I personally think MVS is a good wide receiver that maybe just isn't getting utilized properly. Because we've already determined I don't think they're using our Sky as well as they could be using Sky. And a lot of people said they wasn't using Miko the way they could use Miko. So let's see. Tyreek Hill didn't think they used him right either. He's gone.
So who do you think the top 5 highest graded players on the offense was against the Jaguars, Mike?
Off the top of my head?
Yeah, don't look. I'm looking at PFF right now. I'm looking at the premium game stats. Just off the top of your head.
All position, or are you going to pull out offensive line?
All positions, just on the offense.
Okay. All positions, offense. There's got to be an offensive lineman in there somewhere, but which one is it? Is it Creed or Tony? Because that's the one they'll give it to every time, maybe even both.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, none of them are offensive linemen in the top.
Okay. And that's kind of weird, because I thought the offensive line actually played a little bit
better.
You
would be really damn surprised to know who the top offensive lineman was.
Maybe Juwan Taylor?
No, top 5. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Off the top of my head, I'll say, good night. Who knows? Surely, is Kelsey on there? Wait, Is this offense and defense or just offense?
It's offense.
So Kelsey's not on there?
No.
Okay, that's weird. Mahomes has got to be on there, right?
Yeah, he's number 1.
Okay, so Mahomes. What did they grade him, by the way? So I know
78.4.
That was our top-rated offensive player. Was a 78. And people thought we were weird because we said the offense struggled. Okay, cool. 78 Mahomes. What's the next player's grade?
73.9.
So 5 points less, 73.9. I'll say Sky Moore.
No.
Is he top 5?
No.
Good night. Who in the world did this? Like, people didn't even get to touch the ball?
No, it does make sense when you look at it. Yeah, Kadarius Toney's number 5. He was graded out at a 69.7.
So everybody in the top 5 was graded out between a 69 and a 78?
Yes.
Good night. Pacheco.
Yes, number 2, 73.9.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you got 3 of the 5 right now. Number 1, Mahomes. Number 2, Pacheco. Number 5, Kadarius Toney. So who's 3 and 4?
I feel like there's another wide receiver in there.
Yes.
Is it MVS?
No, think of efficiency. Like
Okay.
you have to think of how these grades go up.
Exactly. That's why I was like, is it MVS really? Okay, it's probably good Lord. Who even took the snaps? Let's see. You said Kadarius Toney already. It's not MVS. It's not Sky.
You're so stumped right now. I figured you would like.
Because everybody else ran 2 routes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you only run 2 routes and you actually
Rashee
do
Rice.
something. Yes, there you go.
Rashee Rice, he ran like literally 4 routes on the day.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
That's
You got to think
stupid.
efficiency because if you only get 4 snaps and
So
you
in other
perform
words,
on 3 of them,
This
you're
is a
going to grade
stupid
out.
list.
No, it's just what they graded out at, Mike.
I get it, but
individually.
You graded them out individually over 4 plays, and Mahomes had to play 75 plays. Which one do you think is going to be higher or lower? That's why that doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
actually, Mahomes was higher.
I get it, but I'm just saying because Mahomes is that much of a better player. But I'm just trying to say, like, shouldn't these have like a floor of like at least 15 plays or 10 plays?
No,
or
because they're
something?
just grading that individual player for what they did in that game.
Okay, cool. The last one's probably Noah Gray.
It's not. Yeah, he was number 3 at 72.1.
Is it?
Yes. So it was Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco, Noah Gray, Rashee Rice, and Kadarius Toney. You struggled with that. The top offensive lineman, by the way.
Why would I not struggle with that? Does that sound like that should be the highest performing players in our offense when we're humming along?
We weren't humming along.
Exactly. So that just shows how bad we are when we're not humming along.
The top graded offensive lineman we had for the entire game at number 7 overall in the offense was Donovan Smith at 62.7. So that's pretty impressive.
A 62.7 is pretty impressive.
No, the fact that he graded out higher than everybody else in the offensive line. Like, because Donovan Smith would have been the one I would have graded.
What's very impressive is we didn't have an offensive lineman besides Donovan Smith that even grade over a 62.
Trey
that
Smith
includes
was the
Toney?
next one at a 60.1. Nick Allegretti and Prince Tagovailoa were both at a 60, but of course they had limited snaps.
Allegretti played 1 snap.
Joe Tooney graded out at a 59.3. And then way down here, Creed Humphrey graded out at a 54.2. Why did he grade out so bad? Let me click on Creed Humphrey. I got to see what did he do?
Some of these are why people don't understand PFF because how do you grade? They did not play that bad that Creed Humphrey would grade out basically a failing grade.
Well, check this out. So far this year, so 2021, all of 2021, Creed Humphrey graded out at a 91.8. That's insane. Okay, that's insanely high.
But this year he's struggled.
2022, he graded out at 89.9, which is still insanely high. So far this year, after 2 games, Creed Humphreys graded out at an average of 62.1.
Yeah, it's been horrible.
Now, if we go to his pass blocking alone, Creed's at a 71.8. His run blocking is weak at 55. They have all been struggling with run blocking, though, so that's not all that surprising. If we look at Donovan Smith, he graded out a 49.7 last week. This against the Detroit
he was
Lions.
horrible.
Against Jacksonville, he's a 62.7. He actually was. Well, check this out, though. He graded out a 79.9 in pass blocking. So that's pretty good for Donovan Smith, especially considering he was was he going against Josh Allen or
no, I think. Well, I mean, they moved a lot.
Yeah, they moved back and forth. So
he lined up against
Trayvon
Chasen
Walker
a lot.
Chase on. Yeah, so 79.9 is good. His run blocking was a 39.1.
Our team can't run block anymore.
They
We
cannot.
forgot how to do it.
They can't do it, dude.
Like, isn't that the first thing you ever learn playing offensive line? Because when you first start playing football at like the age of 5, 6, 7, or maybe you start in middle school or maybe high school.
You do mainly run blocking.
It's all run blocking because you've got a little quarterback with no arm that sits back there and can't process defenses. So you basically just run the ball every other play. If not
Trey
every
Smith,
play.
Trey Smith graded out 85.2 at pass blocking, a 44.1 in run blocking. Our whole offensive line just sucked at run blocking, which is something we talked about after the Lions game, Mike.
Yeah.
Something we got to improve on that actually got worse.
It did. But I'll say this, their what's it called? Their opportunity to do it was also a lot lower.
Yeah, well, I think I don't know.
Your Chief KT with the 2-bomb asked, why is Creed snapping the ball low?
Yeah, that was weird. Creed was having a little bit of an off day for Creed, I'd say.
I think Creed's just been kind of off this entire year. Look at the PFF grades. He's not been that great. Like when I went back and watched all 22, he had some problems in game 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe just everybody trying to gel. Maybe there's just too many pieces moving. Like, look, you've got an entire new wide receiver room, basically.
Right.
And then you've got 2 new bookends, tackles, that you've got to get used to. I don't know. Just maybe there's something new. Maybe, like I said, maybe Nagy, that he's in here, and I know people's going to say, he don't call the plays. Okay. They all do something within this offense. So the point is maybe Nagy is wanting to, maybe he's influencing Andy to do something a bit different here and there. That is just not gelling or not like coming to fruition the way he sees it.
What I think was going on with the offensive line in the run game, Mike, is I feel like Andy Reid knows that the run blocking is weak. I feel like he knows that we downgraded at run blocking. So I feel like he's trying to use the pass to open up the run as opposed to use the run to open up the pass. Yeah. I think he thinks if he can get the pass game going, then they can break off some good runs. But I just don't think he has faith in the offensive line to actually establish a good running game. And if you notice, they couldn't do it. The only time they did is when they started running the ball inside between Tooney, Creed, and Trey Smith. But heck, they all graded out pretty low as far as run blocking goes. Joe Tooney was at a 50. Hold on one second.
Hey, I would say that
59.6.
I would say that maybe taking the fullback out of the offense is kind of doing it too, but we
didn't really use them all that
block
much
with a fullback. Nah. So yeah, I don't think that has nothing to do with it either. Kathy says that she wonders if Pat changed hand positions.
No, because they were on the ground. He was like rolling them back there, basically. So I don't think that had anything to do with it.
You think maybe it was temperature, hot, muggy? Maybe the ball was getting slick.
Potentially, who knows? I don't think it's gonna be. You've never really seen that before,
right? And I'll say this: the 2 that they called Jawan Taylor on, by the way, really wasn't Jawan Taylor's fault. Creed Humphrey actually maneuvered the ball a slight second to get a good grip before he snapped the ball when it was supposed to.
When he flinched.
So when he was actually moving early, Creed was actually moving the ball. He was moving the nose of the football, which means technically Jawan Taylor did not jump. Like, I watched that, and I'm going to watch it again in the All-22. But I'm almost positive Creed Humphrey was tilting the nose of the football, and I don't know if he was trying to get a grip on it better or something, but he was tilting the football weirdly, and that was why Jawan Taylor was jumping, because he was jumping with the snap count, but it's like Creed wasn't giving the ball directly with Patrick Mahomes' voice. He was a little behind. And, of course, the defense isn't going to react because they don't know the snap count. They're just watching the ball, right? So the only one that looks crazy is Jawan Taylor.
Sure. I mean, I get what you're saying, but how come every other offensive lineman doesn't do this?
They're not trying to time the snap count, I don't think.
So speaking of Jawan Taylor, though, he graded out at a 45.3. And you know what's crazy? The fact that he graded out at a 45.3 offensively overall, because he graded out at a 78.6 in pass blocking and a 50.8 in run blocking. So how do you see it? I guess the penalties killed him. I guess they add the penalties into his score because he pass blocked at 78.6 and he run blocking was a 50.8.
You're having
overall was a 45.3.
You're having a PFF party over there. So why don't you look at this for me? How is it that Jawan Taylor, they're saying he's not giving any pressures up, that he's winning all this, and he's not giving up any pressures compared to Wiley or anybody last year.
Right. No, he hasn't been really.
But his pass blocking is such a low number.
It's not.
It's at 76. If this dude's not
78.6. That's
okay,
in the green.
okay, 78. But I'm just trying to say, if you're not giving up any pressures, why is that number not higher? Like, what else is he failing at then?
Well, they factor a bunch of things into it. Let me go look.
Exactly. What are they factoring in? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because something has to be weighting that down. Because my point is, if you're not getting pressures, he's not, obviously, if he's not giving up pressures, he's not giving up sacks. What are they docking his numbers for to get him in the 70s in the first place? I feel like this guy should be somewhere around 85 or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's just kind of strange. Yeah, I was thinking that, Chief KT, maybe penalties, but I don't know if penalties play into individual.
It played into his score. Because that's what I was just trying to tell you when you were not listening. Yep. Is that his passing grade and his run block grade were both higher than his overall grade. So the penalties had to have docked him. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't have nothing to do, though. That could maybe affect the overall grade, but what's affecting the pass block grade specifically?
I mean, so far in this season, in the 2 games combined, he's allowed 2 total pressures and 1 hit.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. So for a pass blocking tackle, you're telling me that's only a 78? Like, what are you supposed to do?
Actually, that was against Jacksonville. His average pass blocking grade is 74.9, which is still in the green.
Yeah, it was lower from last week.
No, it was higher. Last week was lower. And average out.
It was lower against Detroit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he obviously let up less pressures this week because he wasn't going against Hutchinson.
Yeah, it's a 6 penalty. Penalties did dock him. That's just all there is to it. It says he's played 130 snaps. 94 were pass blocking, 36 run blocking. He's graded out at a 74.9 this season at pass blocking, 43.2.
Dude, that run blocking grade's got to be low.
43.2. 0 sacks allowed, 1 hit allowed, 2 pressures allowed for an overall grade of 46.6. So his penalties and his run blocking is killing his overall grade. Because as far as pass blocking goes, he's been solid.
Did we not say that, though? Like, when we signed him, me and you took a lot of heat, though, because we kind of said that. We were like, guys, he cannot run block worth a flip.
That was always our knock. Like, we never said he couldn't pass block.
So the point is like 80 million with 60 million basically, like, guaranteed or whatever it was for just literally one facet of the game. Like, you're knocking off 50% of the game.
Actually, PFF is definitely weighing penalties in here big time. They have to be. Because I was just looking at Donovan Smith, Mike, for this year. He's had 9 pressures allowed, 2 hits. He's had half the penalties as Jawan Taylor.
Right.
His pass blocking grade is a 62.1, which is quite a bit lower than Jawan Taylor. His run blocking grade is a 40.7, which is lower than Jawan Taylor. But his overall grade is a 55.2, higher than Jawan Taylor.
It still doesn't make sense to me. I get how you can knock off. I understand how you can use penalties to dock an overall grade.
It must be.
So are they docking the overall grade? Are they docking the pass grade?
I appreciate it too.
It goes to the overall.
By the way, before we go off on more tangents, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know how they figure that thing up. It's that's why a lot of people don't trust it. To me, right. It's something to look at. I don't put a whole lot of stock into it. I take it with a grain of salt, but I do like to look at it because
Joe wants to know how Snead and McDuffie graded since you're on PFF. If you can find that out for him.
Yeah, for sure. Snead, there's no way this guy graded out good, but we'll check it.
No, he may have graded out well because I'm telling you, obviously PFF weighs things differently.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
To me, Snead didn't pass the initial eye test. We could be wrong.
So far this season, do you want to see just that game, that one particular game, or just the season total? 2023 season, I can tell you right now, he's a 50.1 overall.
For both games.
Yeah. He's a 37 ranked in run defense, or 37 is what they graded him out in run defense.
Right, because he
which
misses
is
tackles.
terrible. Which is terrible. A 71.1 in pass rush, which that's what Snead's
That's
good
what
at.
he's known for, which we say.
And then he's a 52.3 in coverage, and that overall
which-
50.1.
He lets up every catch in the world.
9
that's what I'm
solo
trying to-
tackles. He's had 9 solo tackles, 3 assists, 0 forced fumbles, 1 stop, 0 sacks, 6 missed tackles.
Yeah. Look, he only had 13 all last year and led the team.
Yeah.
And he's
got 6
halfway there
already.
in 2 games.
0 interceptions. Passer rating allowed is 90.7.
Dude,
That's
they literally
way too high.
Yeah. The QB is literally like 20, 30 percentage points from being perfect.
He's allowing 13.4 yards per reception. That's what Snead's letting up right now. So Snead's not having a good year so far, which that correlates with the eye test there.
That correlates with the eye test, which means that PFF, maybe they're right. Like, everybody wants to argue it, but maybe they're onto something.
I don't know. It's just so weird how they come up with these.
Because
like
isn't
I said,
that right?
I take them with a grain of salt, but let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Trent McDuffie goes along with the eye test as well.
So what does Trent McDuffie do well? He tackles well.
Everything.
So I would say his running block's pretty good. He covers well. I'd say his
run
good.
defense is actually the lowest score he got.
But it's still got to be above Snead.
Yeah. Snead's was like a 30. Anybody?
Yeah, I'd say it's
my
I'd say
run
high
run
40s.
defense grade's higher than Snead's.
I would say it's in the 45 to 60 range.
63.8 in run defense.
So a little better than I thought.
84.7 in pass rush and a 79.2 in coverage and an overall of 81. He's a beast.
Snead's not Snead. McDuffie's a monster.
Once again, goes along with the eye test. He's got 8 solo tackles, 4 assists, a forced fumble, 3 stops, 0 sacks, only 3 missed tackles, 0 interceptions, a passer rating allowed of 77, opposed to Snead's was 90 something, and then he only allows 8 yards per reception when he does allow a reception. So he's absolutely killing it right now.
So he gives up less big plays, basically.
But I mean, his receptions allowed to his targets is still quite high, higher than I thought it would have been. On 11 targets, he's allowed 7 receptions.
I would love to know what his reception rate is when he's playing man to man and when he's dunked in a zone. Because I feel like
I'm sure
Snead
you can break
gives
it
up
down
a lot
on here,
in the
but I
zone,
don't
too.
know how to dig into that, so I'm not gonna.
Let me look. I have a website that can tell me that. Me and Steve's out here doing the Lord's work with stats tonight.
You guys are why do we do this?
You guys are getting an inside look of how we run life. This is what we do.
They're bored as hell right now, brother.
We're watching the game. Like, it's a boring game. Blame them.
I haven't heard you talk about the game in 30 minutes.
Because it sucks. They've been looking at a replay for about an hour and a half.
7-3 and 6-3. What? How can you drop 2 deuces for Monday Night Football games?
This is what happens when you don't put the Chiefs on prime time.
They called it a catch, brother. By the way, after they reviewed it for 2 hours.
After 25 hours. Okay, look, it don't have Snead's second game up yet. But if you take Detroit's game against Snead, okay, listen to Detroit and Snead. His coverage rating was minus 11.8, which means that's his efficiency of a 0 is good. 11.8, which means Snead was the 75th best corner in all of football in week 1. And he allowed a catch rate of 100%. He didn't stop a single ball last week.
Daggone. Did you shout out Kathy Welch for being a new member?
I didn't.
Well,
Thanks,
I just
Kathy.
did. Welcome to ACU crew, Kathy. Appreciate you. Everybody's calling for the will of death. You guys.
For what?
I'll tell you what. We'll do a will of death. We'll do a will of death for a camo hat. That's what everybody's saying will of death for. But let's see. $5 super chat and up, you'll be entered. And we'll do it in an hour.
Oh, Steve's going wild this weekend.
Hey, they want will of death. We'll do will of death. But yeah, $5 super chat and up, your name can get on the wheel. Let's do it.
Dude, completions. They're getting ready to score it here.
What we got?
I
Anybody?
thought Cooper was out.
Matt, we'll go $4.99 and up. $4.99.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Matt, HD Chiefs fan, Enrique, you guys are all eligible. I'll go ahead and write those names down.
I like that. That's kind of fair, right? Every once in a while, just be like, reward the people that are generous to me. I like it. Negates the fact that it was donated, but okay. Let's get in the end zone. Daggone. Let's make this a game. It just now, the first quarter just now ended in this daggone game. Like, this is like watching paint dry over here, watching these two guys.
Wheel of Death. What up, Don't Run? Mr. JT himself in here. You're not playing Call of Duty? You on YouTube right now? Yeah, so for those of you that didn't hear, we are going to do a Wheel of Death. We're going to give away a camo all chiefed up hat. To be eligible to be on that wheel, $4.99 or $5 super chat and up will make you eligible for that, and we'll do that right before we get off here tonight. Right now, I got Matt, HD Chiefs fan, and Enrique are eligible.
You ever just go through a website?
Got Yogi with the 5-bomb. He says it's rigged. It's rigged. I got you down, Yogi.
I kind of like this because you kind of control your own destiny, right? You're like, put me on. I got this. It's kind of like a lottery ticket or something.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. I mean, you have to think though. If a whole lot of people don't do it, then you have
you got a great,
you have really good
great
chances.
chance.
Yeah. Chubb got hurt for real.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
Daggone, man. I got him in fantasy football. We can't have him going down for the game.
Did you know, by the way, pumping up McDuffie, but he struggled a little bit last week. It said his passer rating allowed last week. You know what McDuffie's passer rating was allowed with Jared Goff?
What?
A 116.3. He was 59th in all of football, and he had an 80% catch rate allowed, which means Goff just completely ate everybody's lunch last week, I guess.
Oh, yeah. He's immaculate. Best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, top 2.
Best in the league, bro.
That's just why it's tough to dig in to stats like that, because it starts just kind of making everything look crazy. But, I mean, like you said, it did pass the eye test pretty close with the PFFs, right? I mean, it was pretty close.
Oh, my bad. KC Fan Dan says, put me in, slap nuts. I got you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody asked what the hat looked like. I lost the comment, but I'll bring it up. I'm going to steal the screen for a second, Mike. Let me see here.
KC Fan Dan 5. Hey, check it out. HD Chiefs fans throws in $4.99 and says this is for Brian Parrott.
For the legendary Brian Parrott. Heck yeah, man. Brian said, how do I do it? I'm stupid. HD Chiefs fan got you, brother. This is why the ACU crew is awesome.
Yeah, why is the ACU crew so awesome and generous?
They are.
That's a nice gesture.
All right, so check it. If you win, you can pick one of the two. But the camo hat here with the all chiefed up logo, the back I think has the little spear logo, pretty tiny on the back.
At the top. And
then you can also, if you don't like the camo, there's just solid black, which I'm digging that one too. But yeah, it's a $35 value. So
hey, by
that's
the
what
way,
they're going for, not counting shipping.
Pops wants you to get him a new hat because he bought one and then give it away to somebody. Now he wants you to rebuy him one.
Is that how this works?
Yeah, that's what Pop said. He said, y'all get me a new hat. I give mine away. And I said, daggone it.
All right. I got Brian Parrott in. HD Chiefs fan. That's awesome, bro. Why do I hate you, Brian? I didn't do nothing.
Steve-O with a 99-cent super sticker. Steve-O, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, what's up, Steve-O? Good to see you,
man.
my man.
I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't talked to you in a little bit.
Hope you're doing good, brother.
I feel like everybody's been really busy lately, right? Like it feels like week 2, but with week 2 of football, have you guys not felt like this season's lasted forever because of that first game taking so long, it seemed? I feel like we're in like week 8 already. It's weird.
It has been crazy.
I feel like I've done enough work to be week 8 for sure.
JT asked if we're Browns fans tonight. I don't know. I don't really care. I do think the Steelers will pull this game out, though, but I could be wrong.
It's getting dicey out here with Wacker. Who knows? Ray Ray's been a member for 2 months. Shout out. He says, "Hey, Mike and Steve, I want to see more Pacheco next week against the Bears."
Yes.
What do you think? Will Andy commit to the run game? I don't think I can ever say Andy's going to commit to the run game. Ray
No.
Ray. I wish I could, but I can't.
I wish Andy could get comfortable with 20 to 25 carries at least. I would be happy with that.
I would love to see what Pacheco could do if you let that raging bull run to the point where the defense starts getting tired of getting hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like those big backs usually after 15 carries, 16, 17 carries, that's when they start catching their wind. They just start running through people because people don't want to hit them no more. I don't know if we're going to get there, man. I don't know if we're gonna
Five
get
bomb
there
from
with it.
Chiefer. He says, I don't wear hats, but I want in, so I'll gift it to the first person that types suck it. Oh, exclamation point, suck it. Get it right. He wants a little Nightbot action. Hey, appreciate it, Chiefer.
Chiefer, appreciate you, brother. Look at that. Throwing out the good stuff. Kiwi, by the way. I see you, Kiwi. Checking out All Cheaped Up in Virginia. I love this show.
Heck yeah, baby.
Kiwi Williams. Are we related, Kiwi? We got 2 Williams boys here. Kiwi might be our long-lost sibling or
We
something.
do have relatives in Virginia, too.
Do we?
Yeah.
Know that?
Yeah.
Shane with the $4.99 says, I'll take a shot at the wheel. That black hat looks slick. Shane, appreciate you, brother. I kind of like the idea. I like the idea of like have you guys ever entered those groups on like Facebook where you buy like, or you know what I'm saying? Like where you put down to win something for like a signed helmet or something from a player and you buy like squares or something and then you can get, it's kind of like a raffle in a way.
You talking about squares, yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of cool. It's kind of like what we're doing. It's kind of cool. I love it. I like that you can be nice
a little
to
something
people.
different. So Yogi was first to put to get Nightbot to say, let's get ready to suck it.
So sucky.
All
I
right,
called
so
him
right-
sucky instead of Yogi. Yogi said suck it. So Yogi was already in though, right? Does Yogi
Yogi's
get
got two. Yogi's got 2 bids in. I'm just gonna put Chiefer on the spin wheel, but we'll know it's for Yogi. He knows. But either way, right now eligible is Matt, HD Chiefs fan, Enrique, Yogi again via Chiefer. Then we have KC fan Dan. We got Brian Parrott via HD Chiefs fan, and then Shane Boring.
Flapjack says if someone pays 10, do they get 2 entries?
Sure.
I guess the way Steve's going, that's the way it is. It's
That's what we'll do.
$5 an entry. So somebody could rig this. They could come in and throw out $50
If they want to come in and throw it, yeah. If they want
you
to
could
do
also
it,
just go to the store and put down 35 and walk away with it.
yeah. Hey, just to clarify, yeah, that's what we'll do. If you do more than 5 for every $5, you get an extra spot on the wheel. That's fair, right? All right.
I guess. That's also
Angela
just really close to just buying the hat at that point.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's up to whoever the heck wants to do that.
Would you pay $25 for a chance, or would you just pay 30 and take it?
Angela, I got you.
We
Appreciate
got
you.
you, Angela. She's ready to win, Coach.
Yogi
That
says
was
he's going to defer to Richie. So actually, Chiefers goes to Richie King if Chiefer wins. Is that what we're
Okay.
doing?
So you can
Okay.
just put Richie on the board then. How about that?
Okay, good deal.
Angela, thanks. Appreciate you. By
Hey,
the way,
Appreciate the donos, by the way.
everybody gets catch-ups and legendaries for the donos, too.
Heck yeah.
Throw those in.
Spam that chat, baby. Spam it.
I'm going to spam it for them, too. Look at that. This
Yeah,
game
we'll
is
just
taking forever.
we'll run the Wheel of Death before we get off tonight, and then if for some reason you had to leave and your name's on it, we'll reach out to you.
Yeah, you definitely win. It's not like the
Yeah.
others.
Heck yeah, man. So this game is
7-11, 7-11.
it's a baseball score. Good grief. Football's been strange this year so far.
It has. I think the saving grace has been college football. College football's been kind of entertaining this year.
That Colorado State game was wicked.
still
What about
haven't
that
got to watch
dirty?
it.
What about that dirty hit on your boy there, the wide receiver / cornerback? What's his name?
Yeah, Travis Hunter, man.
that was
was
dirty.
dirty.
That was dirty.
They said that kid's been getting death threats over that. I mean, that's a little much. Come on.
It was
Like, let's
stupid. No,
chill.
it was totally unreal. Like
I
it
also
was,
seen Shadur poke the dude's eye when he was talking trash. He pokes his eye. I think he was just being an idiot. But dude, those two teams just flat out hated each other.
Do you think Colorado has a chance against Oregon? What's up, Night Hunter?
I don't think Colorado's out of any game. I think Deion's got them coached well enough. I think they got enough good athletes. They should be in any game, but Oregon's a tough team. So we'll see.
Hey, Timothy, we don't have any score predictions for it yet, man. We'll dig into that game. We'll get some score predictions out. So something I wanted to bring up while we're live, and I haven't even ran this by Mike yet, but we did a pre-game, 10-minute mini pod and put out the video Sunday morning. Didn't get a whole lot of traffic because it's Sunday morning before the game. I just don't think a lot of people were watching YouTube videos.
People were at church.
Right. Well,
they were praying for the win, baby.
So it's not optimal for me and Mike to put our efforts into a video that's only going to get 1,000 views, right? So what if we did a mini pod that was somewhere from 5 to 10 minutes, just a quick video that's pre-game with our score predictions and things like that, and we put it out for members only on Sunday mornings? You think that's a cool perk for members only?
Yeah, I actually thought of that today already.
We on the same page?
Yeah, because I bumped yesterday's into a members only video already today.
Or did you?
Yeah, so I was already there before you were there.
Don't you take my idea?
Actually, you had the idea, and we just had the idea together, I guess.
But yeah, if you're a member, let us know.
You'll get that extra that extra quick
that
hitter,
Sunday morning quick hitter.
What's Don't Run talking about? He says the injury video. What's the injury video?
I don't know.
Steve-O says $2, raffle hustlers.
They're raffling it up. Steve-O, you got $2 more and you're eligible.
He might be eligible already, I think.
Is he? Well, go look. I was just playing.
I think Steve-O's literally he's put in $2.99. Yep. You're literally $2 away from being on the daggone board.
You're gonna be raffle hustling.
We'll just put Steve on it and leave off the O.
Yep. And if y'all wondering what we're talking about, if you're new to the chat, because I know people come in and out of this thing, we're giving away an all chiefed up hat on a Wheel of Death. If you want a spot on the Wheel of Death at the end of the night to win an all chiefed up hat, any $5 super chat or more will get you a spot on the wheel. If you want to do multiple, if you want 2 spots on the wheel, do $10. If you want 3 spots, do $15. But I will tell you right now, it's just a $35 value. So I'll let you be the judge of that.
Right. I like that, man. Check this out. Let me find this. Yeah, that dude's getting straight death threats right now. The guy that hit Travis Hunter, by the way. This was just put up by ESPN. It said that university and local police have worked in concert to investigate the threats against Blackburn and his family. They're very concerned about the player's safety, and him and his family have continued to receive these threats up until today. This is insane. But you know what else? They said that it looks like Travis Hunter's going to be out 3 weeks, I think. Let me find that
That's
one.
rough. What exactly did it do to him?
They said he was only possibly a few inches away from lacerating his kidney.
Dude, it was a nasty hit. I'll tell you that.
It was a dirty hit, by the way.
Yeah, it was. Completely defenseless. It was. He didn't even need to do it. It was not needed whatsoever. It wasn't a football play. It was literally malicious. So. Oh, yeah. Look at Chubb's injury. It's nasty. Oh, great. So Chubb's going to be out.
Oh, was it? I thought he just rolled his ankle or something when I looked up. See, well,
that's great.
You got to pay
There goes my bread and butter. I should have been bragging about having Nick Chubb in the point per carry league.
Let me see if I can find that injury. I want to see.
JT said he sent it. I'm assuming on X or something.
Oh, let's go to X then, my boy. Did you send it through? Yeah, I got you.
Tag on, bro.
Oh, good.
I don't want to look.
Night. I ain't looking anymore. Tag on it, JT. You're banned.
Is it that bad?
Oh my God, that's ugly.
Now I gotta
thought-
go look, and I don't want to. Let me
No,
go do
you
it.
don't want to look. I'm just going to explain it to you. He puts his cleat in the ground. He gets hit up top, and a guy holds his leg straight up while his body goes to a 90-degree angle on his knee.
I'd say I'm not following, but
His leg was a 90-degree angle. That's what I just explained it to you.
oh, he's done. He's done for the season.
He's out, dude.
Awesome.
Like when I first seen it, I thought he was holding his ankle. Oh, dude, that's an ACL, or he just
That's
broke
ACL,
something,
MCL, LLL, whatever.
That's the
LL Cool J.
LLC, LL Cool
Dude.
J. Every L you got is gone.
It's over. Your knee's
He's
done.
out. Well, there goes the Browns winning the division because Wacker is not it. I'm telling you right now. Look, there he goes.
It is sad. He just costing me a lot of fantasy football money. I'm just kidding. That's bad for him. That sucks.
Man. You know what's funny? You say that as a joke, right? But people take fantasy so seriously that they literally, that's what people's been reduced to is like their fantasy teams.
Yeah.
People
Well,
say
some
that all the
people
time.
some people get so vested in that stuff, like hundreds and thousands of dollars, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Stupid.
I couldn't do it.
Like all my leagues together, I'm literally out like 150 or something if I lose. Like that's just fun, you know. I'm not like breaking the bank or anything, like not gambling, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just whatever, it's just for fun. And last year I actually won like most of my leagues, bro. I cashed out like a profit of like almost $1,000 last year just on fantasy football. And it's just like a little fun thing. I hardly even look at it, you know.
It's crazy.
I don't have time. So I'm like,
they got away with a face mask, and they might have got away with a holding call in the end zone there, but they're going to be punting it.
yeah, dude, that does suck for Nick Chubb.
That sucks
though.
for Nick Chubb, dude.
And
I
the
like
Browns.
Nick Chubb. I've never had nothing against Big Chubb. Oh,
Big Chubb. Oh, Big Chubb.
Speaking of Big Chubb, what's Wacker doing out here?
Oh, Whacker. He's all horned up, ready to go.
Look at him. Couldn't read a defense to save his life.
He's thinking about that massage coming after the game.
Hey, Yogi threw in 5 more, so this one's for Ray Ray. Ray Ray's on the list.
Yogi, you the man, brother.
Yogi donates 5 more for Ray Ray. Appreciate you.
Dude, you guys are awesome. Like, it's awesome how generous ACU crew is. Like,
Pretty
legit.
cool, man. I do enjoy it.
Good group of people.
Are they going to go after Kareem Hunt now? He knows the offense. Or does he just sever ties with them? Be like, y'all didn't want me. Screw
Who's their
y'all."
backup? Like, who? They got Dearness Johnson still. I better go pick him up.
Oh, look, Steve-O. He says, I'm in. He says, I'm such a
Steve-O.
95-87 child. I could, he said, could y'all roll that beautiful bean footage? I got you.
Bush's baked bean.
How about this footage?
Suck it! Suck it! We got 2 words for you! Suck it!
Oh, let's get ready to suck it.
That's awesome. Got you
Steve-O,
down.
appreciate you, brother.
Got
He's
you
in.
down, Steve-O. Man. Look at that barn burner over there in freaking Carolina, brother. That's 6-6 now.
Woo!
Shut it down.
it
Shut it down. What
going.
channel is that one on?
I think that one's on ESPN. This one's on ABC and ESPN Plus.
I'm watching
they're
ESPN
showing-
Plus.
They've got ESPN, ESPN2 for those guys, and then ABC, ESPN Plus for the AFC game.
So I can watch both of them right here on ESPN.
Yeah.
Not that I really care. They're both pretty daggone boring.
They're both
games.
hot garbage at this
I mean,
point.
seriously, it looks like 2 baseball scores up there, guys. What are we doing? Is Monday Night Football trying to put up a fight with Thursday Night Football for being the biggest suck fest ever?
As bad as the Chiefs' offense was, we've almost outscored all 4 of these teams total.
Dude, you ain't joking.
That's
Derek
crazy.
Carr's tearing it up. Nola. They got a whole 6 points on the board. He must be tearing it up.
He is, man. He's tearing it up.
Balls.
Daggone it. Accidentally flipped back to JT's thing and seen it again.
Don't know. I ain't going back to X. I didn't even
I'm
have to
never
look
going
at. I
back
didn't
to
even have
X.
to look at JT's message. I just opened up X and there it was. Boom. First thing. Somebody
I
posted it.
can't, man.
That's nasty, dude. Hey, I'm going to go look at my poll. Probably going to change it. We'll go ahead and close this poll out. Looks like 59% think that the Steelers are going to win this game over the Elves. We'll see. Right now, the Elves are up by 4. They hit a grand slam and took the lead.
Jeez, I don't know.
Do you think Kenny Pickett's going to turn out? You think he's going to be a pretty good quarterback in the league eventually? Or do you think he's just going to be like, I kind of feel like he's going to be like a Jared Goff type.
Yeah, kind of like, could he even get to the level of like Matt Stafford? I mean, Matt Stafford did win a Super Bowl, but I mean, if you take
he had to go to a
Stafford,
super team to do it.
right? And do you get to like pre-Super Bowl Stafford level where like you feel like he could just be right there on the cusp, but it's going to take a super team to do it? I don't know. I don't. I think the Steelers will be good within 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, Chiefer, I got the split screen now. I'm actually watching both.
I don't know what I've got, but it's showing both. Oh, Monday Night Football is just showing both.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm good.
They
with
punched it in.
Hey, I see Khalif House. I see my boy there. He's not even active. He's on the sideline in a hoodie.
Oh, with the Browns.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I was real disappointed with that. I thought he earned himself a spot, brother.
I know, man. I
like the guy. Yeah, I like the guy. Hell, I'll tell you what, he'd probably be playing better than L'Jarius Sneed has the first 2 games.
Quit. You're on Sneed's butt.
Hey, I'm just giving him some crap, you know. He's struggling. He'll come around. He'll be all right.
He needs to get better.
He'll be all right. Just starting the season.
I'm
starting the season off with
this is his preseason.
Struggle bus.
It's his preseason. He didn't have one.
Yeah, I mean it's true. We got a couple of guys that are just knocking the rust off in the first couple games. It's the honest truth about it.
Knocking the rust off.
I don't hate Sneed Night Hunter. I really don't. I actually think I like Sneed pretty good. I just think that, yeah, he needs to knock some rust off. These first 2 games have been pretty hard to watch. But I think he'll be fine. I mean, I don't expect a whole lot from Sneed as far as coverage goes. He's always been a guy that lets up a lot of catches. I mean, that's not his bright spot.
Wait. Update. Adam Schefter. Nick Chubb dislocated his left knee. He tore his MCL, PCL, LCL, and has cartilage damage from October 10th, 2015 versus Tennessee. He re-injured that. He injured the same knee tonight versus Pittsburgh. This is the same knee they had to rebuild.
He's done.
This could be almost career-ending.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's rough, bro.
Like, because that's tough to come back same knee 2 times. And it's a running back. Dude, that's the thing, too. Running backs have those finite little windows in their careers, and now he's giving up one of his prime years to this. So by the time he oh, my God. That might be Chubb's last game in a Cleveland uniform. They could find a way to get rid of him. Jeez, I hate to see that.
I'm going to put him on the trade block in that league just to see what anybody says. What? I'm doing it right now. Nick Chubb just went to the trade block.
Wacker going deep. He caught that ball. I think he was out of bounds, though. Yeah, he was. Okay. 4th is y'all going to challenge it? Wacker's wanting the challenge. He's wanting the challenge. Let's see. He threw him open. He got one down, and the second one is not down. It's on the line. They're going to move that rule, aren't they? Because of the Chiefs-Jacksonville game. They're going to make it to 1 foot down. They're really going to do it.
The Chiefs cheated. They would have totally lost the game the other day if we only had to have 1 foot in the end zone.
Yep.
Go ahead and drop the rule change for next year.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Depth chart for the Browns is Jerome Ford and Pierre Strong Jr. after Nick Chubb.
Pierre Strong Jr. is out of South Dakota, and I like that kid. He was good coming out. Now, why he hasn't climbed up that depth chart, I don't know. So maybe he's not figuring it out. He's a little guy. Who was the other one?
Jerome Ford.
Jerome Ford. Trying to think. Was Jerome
Of
Ford the kid from
course,
Cincinnati?
Of course, someone already has him.
Was Jerome Ford the kid from Cincinnati?
I don't know.
That might have been him too. Look at me trying to pull into my football knowledge.
I can't even
database.
go pick up the backup. These guys, these vultures out there already have all of them on their roster.
They already went and grabbed it.
No, they already had them. They already had the backups. It's like they knew Nick Chubb was going to go down. Maybe they orchestrated this.
Hey, check out how smart Nightbot's getting. I can put in.
How smart is he getting, bro?
Exclamation mark schedule and watch Nightbot.
What we got? What we got, Nightbot? Show us what you can do, buddy. Oh,
He shows the daggone schedule.
Look at you. Look at you, bot.
Look at Nightbot.
Mr. Bot.
Mr. Knight. Mr. Nightbot.
So we got the Bears and then the Jets, of course. And then after that, looks like what? Vikings.
Look, the Bears are 0-2. The Jets are 1-1.
See, nobody even calls them the Donkeys. So, I mean, he's a smart man.
The Vikes are 0-2. The Donks are 0-2. The Bolts are 0-2. Didn't the Chargers lose? Yeah, they lost yesterday. But they may have won week 1. Did the Chargers win week 1? I don't remember.
No, they're 0-2.
0-2. The Finns are 2-0. So we don't play another winning team until week 9.
So who has a better chance of making the playoffs right now out of the 0-2 guys, Mike? The Chargers or the Bengals?
Let me see. Right now, I'd say the Bengals because they got a better chance of winning their division than the Chargers got beating us.
That's true. That's true. Now, if they were both going for wild cards, who do you think gets the edge?
If they both go for wild card,
because the Steelers' schedule is probably a little weaker, I would say, or not? Would I say Steelers?
Yeah, you
Chargers.
said
Chargers.
Yeah, but the Chargers. Yeah, I'm a Night Hunter. The Chargers are always charging. So
yeah, I want the Bengals to bungle. So I'm good with it. Do you think Joe Burrow's actually injured, like injured, or do you think
what's up with Joey?
He's complaining about that calf muscle?
Oh, good Lord!
Yeah, I think that was his excuse for sucking the first 2 games.
daggone river.
And hey, so some girl on X actually posted and said Joe Burrow really almost beat the Ravens on one leg, and boy, did she open herself up for an onslaught.
Yeah, that was a stupid tweet.
Dumbest thing ever. I actually quote tweeted it, Mike, if you didn't see that.
I think I did. Did you just throw the cake away?
I just put the gif of Bart Simpson getting the cake that says "You tried" and throwing it in the garbage.
Right.
Dude, she got absolutely slaughtered on there. She didn't think that went through. She really didn't think it through. Yeah. Well, real quick, before we get back into whatever the heck we're talking about, appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with us. We decided we'd hang out with you all for the games tonight. 267 people in here right now. If you can, hit the like button. If you haven't, just takes a second. It helps us out. And also, if you're new to the channel, we're all chiefed up. We do Chiefs content, and we do a lot of it. And we'll be doing it all season long and off season. It never stops year round for me and Mike. Hit that sub button and join us if you haven't already. And then also, if you want to be a part of the ACU crew, become a member. It's $4.99. Just go to join.allchiefedup.com. You can join. Man, Dominic's upstairs and sounds like the house
is going crazy.
Yeah, that's why I just paused like that. He's just like jumping. It's crazy sounding. Wow, little man. Yep.
Look, I could have been onto something, by the way. Yesterday about the humidity playing a role with Creed. Brian Baldy from the NFL Network.
Yeah.
He come out and he said that it was stickier than usual in Duval yesterday, and that the last little bit of the game was literally some of the stickiest it's been there in a long time, and that the humidity was really playing a big role.
Dude, what a name, bro.
Old Baldinger.
Old Baldinger. Hey.
Is it Baldinger or Baldinger?
I don't know. Hey,
like
listen.
A Baldinger. Oh, touchdown. I think George Pickens just took one to the house.
Pickens, baby. Hey, you tell these fine people about the hat giveaway on the Wheel of Death, because there's a lot more people in here now than there were.
71-yard touchdown.
I'm going to step away for
Gotcha.
like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will. Hey, if you're new here, welcome. I guess everybody decided to tune in just in time. A 71-yard touchdown here by the Steelers. Pickett to Pickens. A little PP in the PP, I guess, is how that was going. But yeah, we're trying to give away an ACU hat. Let me add it up here really quick. There it is, right there. You can get it there. You can get it camo. Either way, $4.99 or more. Super sticker or super chat will put you in the drawing. Right now, there is a fine group of people in that drawing, but I still think it's around like 10-ish. So you still got a good chance of winning it. If you're new to the channel, we're all chiefed up. Hit that sub button. We're at 85 likes. We're at 85 likes right now. We're trying to get it to 100 so that this feed keeps going and going. Well, why not get it to 100? So if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Look at this. We've got a flag down on the field. What's going on here? Looks like little offsides on the Browns. Well, the play's good. Let's row. Come on. Are they going to go for 2? Go neutral zone infraction. Boy, the middle of the field was open right there. You know, the funny thing is, when I went back and watched all 22 last week of the Chiefs, we had that play probably 4 times. And Mahomes wasn't taking it for some reason. Kind of strange. I don't know what he doesn't like about it that other teams love about it, but Mahomes doesn't like it. I think Mahomes is always afraid that they're going to be able to jump the route from the linebacker position. But I feel like your eyes hold the linebackers enough. He's got a better arm than Kenny Pickett. Come on. Have a little self-confidence, my homie. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to hand it off to Najee. They do. He was stuffed. And they recover it for 2, didn't they? I think the Steelers recovered that. What are y'all going to call?
What happened? What I
They
missed?
were going for 2. Najee tried to jump the pile, fumbled it. It's got to go back to the spot of the fumble, so it's not going to go in. I think that's what he's explaining right now. Night Hunter with the 5 bomb. I need a new hats. Night Hunter.
Nice. I got your Night Hunter.
Night Hunter's in.
Appreciate the 5, brother.
Don't Run says, never thought I'd see the day I had to take Chase off my fantasy team. Hey, Jamar Chase is a clown.
How bad has his points been? I haven't even looked. I don't have him.
Gotta be mad. I don't even think he had a catch yesterday. I think he was blanked. Hello?
Yeah, I'm going to mute myself. Hold on.
I think he was blanked. Well, at least the game's getting a little bit more exciting. That's the bright side. Yogi says, will gifted membership get you on the wheel? Yeah, sure. Gifted memberships $4.99. So if you throw out a gifted, anybody you want to throw out, either whoever gets the gifted or whoever you want to have them can do it. I'll let you do that. You can pick 5 people or whoever or 1 or whatever you're going to throw out. Yeah, that's cool. I like that idea, Yogi. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy Bloss. I've seen you in here a few times. Tonight, I feel like you're a Chiefs fan. Or are you just here watching the feed? I feel like you're a Chiefs fan. But yeah, welcome. KY. Joe Buck said he got hit in the hole. That must have hurt.
Hitting the hole.
Don't be hitting the holes, buddy.
Man. I can't believe Nick Chubb just absolutely got slaughtered before our very eyes.
Yeah, he got drilled. Jeremy said, I'm new to ACU. Big Chiefs fan. Well, welcome.
Heck
Welcome.
yeah. What's up,
Thanks for being
Jeremy?
here.
Hope you're doing good, brother. Hang out with us more often. We do a lot of Chiefs content, man.
Appreciate you. Chiefer. No, not Chiefer, my bad. Yogi throws out 5 gifted memberships. And Steve, I told him if he threw out a gifted membership, he could pick 5 people to throw in the thing because that counts as a $4.99. Right?
Sure.
So, okay, you can pick 5 people to put in. He throws 5. Or you can let the people that got picked be in.
Or he can take them all himself. It's whatever he wants to do.
Oh, yeah, or you can take them all yourself. I forgot about that. So if you want 5, let's go. Just let us know whichever way you want to do it. By the way, Richie King now a member. Pacey now a member. Coleman is now a member. Chiefs Kingdom is now a member. Matty Ice gifted a membership. You guys be sure and thank our boy Yogi.
Heck yeah, man.
With the 5 gifted. Yogi, you're a legend. Legends in the chat.
Spread love.
Levin's in the chat. And I'm going to give him, in the nicest, loving way possible, a boom shakalaka. That's what he gets. He's dropping bombs. Got a boom shakalaka him. I love it.
Heck yeah. Yogi, just let us know how you want to divvy that up, my man. If you want 5 more entries,
Oh, yeah.
you
If
just
you
let
want
me
5, hey, if you want 5, I don't blame you because that might guarantee a win. Hey, that right tackle just jumped and not a flag on the field.
know. Of course. It's not Juwan Taylor. He doesn't play for the Chiefs.
That boy jumped.
Still a pretty boring game, I see. Steelers did take the lead back, though. What happened while I was gone?
Ray said we got Nightbot tonight, so it's going to make Mike's job easy. My job's easy anyway because we're just going to let Steve do it on the wheel.
Yeah. Will of Death.
Oh, Yogi said whoever got the membership can have the go at it.
Nice. Yogi, you the man.
So, Yogi, don't even take the extra 5. For your niceness, Yogi, I might just see if Steve will let you have an extra spot anyway for being so generous.
I'll give him one more.
I'll give you one more just for being a generous human. So Yogi can have one more, and then we'll give 5 away to
name
everybody.
those members off.
Okay, so that is going to be Richie King, which Richie was already in, so I guess Richie's got another one.
Okay.
Pacey, Hoskins, Coleman.
Coleman.
Yep. Chiefs Kingdom and Matty Ice were all gifted. Did Matty already have one?
No.
I could have swore Matty.
There's a Matt, but I don't think it's the same one.
Oh, okay, yeah. That might have been it. I like it. Everybody's been nice and generous tonight. I love it. I love it. Just be generous.
Just be kind, people. Just be kind. So George Pickens caught the touchdown pass.
Oh, yeah. 71 yards, touchdown. It was a slant. I was telling everybody, I was like, when I watched all 22, Mahomes had that route about 3 times last week, and he just won't take it.
Yeah, he don't like it.
Like Mahomes don't like that little route, and I don't know why, because Kenny Pickett held the linebacker with his eyes, and Mahomes' arm's way better than Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, for sure. That's a whole different universe.
Oh, Richie says, give one of his spots to someone else.
Oh, Richie, pick a person. You pick it.
Pick somebody, Richie.
Everybody sharing the love.
Sharing the love.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Steve, you try to get us demonetized. Always singing songs.
I'm so
bro.
bad it's not going to pick up, brother. The algorithm is not going to recognize that as anything, but other than
We get a copyright claim from the Lion King, and I'm going to come over and kick you in the balls. Because I can't afford to pay Disney money. I don't have that Disney money.
I need something to hold up. Oh. Let's see. Man, I've had to watch Lion King way too many times because Dexter's obsessed with the Lion King. And when when he watches something, he watches it like 879 times.
Yeah, Dexter, is he still watching the one with the squirrel?
Ice Age? Yeah, he loves Ice Age. All the
still
Ice Age.
watching Ice Age. Richie says give it to Josh. Zimbauer.
Josh Zimbauer. All right, gotcha.
Joshy.
Appreciate you,
Joshy
Richie.
Z. Man, the Chiefs are at home this week against the Bears. You know how bad I just want to get in my car and drive up there on
You
Friday?
know how bad I want them just to blow somebody out for the love of God and not
I
be
do
a
too.
close game. Can we have one freaking game where everybody's not just freaking anxious? Like, can we
Yeah.
just chill and enjoy the game?
Yeah, just calm down.
I mean, my God, is that much to ask? I understand that you gave us 2 Super Bowls in the last 4 years, and I thank you for that. But come on, just one comfy game.
We just want one more, I swear.
Just let me kick my feet up and enjoy myself. And you know what? I'll tell you what, Mike. I'll say this. If there's one game this year that I really hope they just absolutely blow the doors off of and just destroy somebody to where I can just watch the game and relax and not care, it better be Christmas, brother. They better not ruin my Christmas day.
Christmas. I was going to say it better be the Dolphins. But to be honest, it's going to be so early in the morning, I probably won't even care if we win or lose. I'll be like, daggone, it's just early.
You're going to be
bro.
sleeping.
I'll
be like, Mike, wake up.
I'll be falling asleep.
Should we wake up that morning and live stream the Germany game?
Good Lord, no. We just talked about how Sunday morning sucked for content, and you're trying to live stream the Germany game.
Let's do it, brother. Let's go.
Good night. I bet the NFL ain't even going to air it.
It'll be on the.
They said it sucks too bad. They ain't even going to air it.
Man. What about it? 13-6. It's like Derek Carr scored some points.
Oh, yeah. They punched one in a little bit ago. Dude, Kenny Pickett back on the field here. He can extend the lead. That's a heck of a pass rush right there by Myles Garrett.
That man's a beast.
He's nasty, isn't he?
Would love to have somebody like that guy. Just absolute freak. You can't do nothing with him. He's like that's kind of like we have Chris Jones. We have one of those toys. I get it.
Both 95 too.
Yeah.
Dude, Chris Jones, how impressive was Chris Jones? Hey, everybody in the chat, let me know by the use of emoji. Was you impressed with Chris Jones? If so, I want you to throw out a legendary for Chris Jones. If you were not impressed, throw out a binky. I'm just kind of curious what the chat.
If anyone puts a binky in the
if
chat,
there's one binky, you're getting banned. Look, Chris Jones was the man the other day. For him to not have any training camp, for him to not have any preseason games, and then he's going to come out and dominate like that, and yet we're still giving Snead a pass saying he needs to knock the rust off?
That's true. Why are we giving Snead a pass anyway?
I don't know. I thought he was supposed to be a big-time corner that everybody loved and adored. We're supposed to be giving him millions and billions this year, according to everybody. We're giving him a pass. Let's not give him a pass. Snead, step up. Be more like Chris Jones.
Chris Jones is just a freak, bro. That's all there is to it.
Chris Jones is nasty. Being able to run, dude, he was playing 7-tech, 9-tech. I cannot wait to watch all 22 and break down some Chris Jones film for everybody this week. Dude, there were so many plays that he actually didn't get a stat for. He didn't get a stat because he didn't get there, but boy, he blew it up. Chris Jones is nasty. Like he was playing like somebody that was trying to go get a bunch of money.
Absolute beast, bro. I mean, it just all the talk we did about Chris Jones, Mike, people were getting tired of us saying you got to pay the guy and that he is our defense in a nutshell. People were upset about that, but it's just the truth. Like, and this showed it. Like, he makes everybody around him better. He wrecks games. That's all we were trying to say. He proved our point his first game out of the season.
Yep.
Yeah, Snead's knee. I don't know. I wonder if that plays a part. Do you think his knee's still bothering him?
It can't. Okay, look, if he sit out 30 days and then they said he was fine for week 1, if his knee's still bothering him, then why would you put him like if you're in a contract year, Steve, and your knee's bothering you, do you take a chance on going out and hurting it long term in a contract year, or do you just go ahead and take off the next 2 weeks? He could have missed week 1 and week 2 and come back healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get that one.
Yeah, I can't really give him a pass, I guess. It's hard to come up with excuses. If you're going to be out there, you got to
Well,
get it
because
done.
here's my thing. He didn't have a knee problem last year, and he still allowed the most catches of anybody. He still led the
Right.
team in missed tackles. He's
Right.
just continuing to do what he did last year.
Yeah.
Like, did we expect him to get better all of a sudden?
Hey, Mike, let's pick a time right now to do the
We'll do it at 9:55 because we'll probably roll out of here probably about 10, right? We'll probably leave about
I don't
halftime.
know. What do we got? You
No,
wanna
we're
leave
2
at
minutes till
halftime?
halftime. So
It's up to you. We can hang longer if you
yeah,
want.
I mean, I don't care. We can. I just didn't know if the people wanted to watch the game and not worry about listening to two idiots.
I say we do heck. How about we do 10? Do you want to do 10:30 and we'll do the will?
Yeah, that's fine. We can
Let's
do that.
We're going to do the will of death at 10:30. So
we'll
if you still want to get entered, your name
we'll
on the
just
will
call
of death.
10:30. Yep.
And for those of you that are new that just came into the chat, will of death is where we put your name on there and it spins. If you're the last one standing, you win. We're giving away an all chiefed up hat. Any $5 dono or more will get you an entry.
Yeah.
And Yogi put one in for Gary Holland.
Gary Holland for an outstanding mod.
Gary's
Appreciate
awesome.
you, Yogi.
Like we don't say it
Yogi's
enough, but Gary's
yeah,
awesome.
Gary's the man.
Chiefer's awesome. We have awesome mods.
Yogi's the man, by the way, for just flat out being awesome tonight.
And
letting everybody in on
Waffle
this.
Mod's a good one when he's not flipping the waffles.
Ty? Where's Ty tonight?
Ty must be sleeping. He's snoozing away.
Ty's probably sleeping, man. He probably been watching this game, about to fall asleep. David Njoku. Oh, look at him. That's a big boy.
He's huge, bro.
Could you imagine him in our offense, like playing that Jody Fortson role?
Dude, I like Njoku. Like could you? Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I can't imagine him on the Chiefs offense.
I think it'd be nasty.
Yeah.
Did we actually say he would be a good trade target a few years ago? I don't remember if we'd said that or not.
Yeah, you had mentioned it.
I think, yeah, I thought maybe I was like, maybe we could see what they did, but they ended up giving him a big bunch of money, so it wasn't early enough. Wasn't on the train early enough.
Yeah, he's a freaking monster. That's for sure.
Right. Gary asked, what do we think of Deshaun Watson? Not a fan.
Do you think he's ever going to be back to what he was pre all the wax?
No. He's been milked, my man. I just don't see it.
They squeezed the life out of that man.
Julia, don't you dare talk about that Nick Chubb injury. It was disgusting. I had to watch it 3 times by accident. Hated it.
Hey, Night Hunter is the one that nicknamed Lego the Waffle Mod. That's freaking awesome, Night Hunter.
Seriously?
Heck yeah, dude.
It's crazy. Yeah, Julia. Career ending. That's what we said. Pretty sure I think it's about to. What's Mahomes going to do against the Bears? Oh, yeah. Chief KT just throws this up. Look at that. Perfect timing. Mahomes is about to have a should have drafted me game.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mahomes
Yeah.
normally goes off on the Bears when he gets the shot. I think we only played him once, and that's when he was counting. Is that what he was doing?
He was saying. Was that one?
Yeah.
Oh, Mahomes.
Mahomes has a way of, it's funny because he's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Vengeful.
He's a
He
petty
don't
little
forget.
guy, isn't
He don't forget. Like he'll bring that stuff. He is a little bit petty, and I love it.
Yeah. Hey, can we get it on? This is kind of off, but I'm curious what the chat thinks. Do you guys think that Justin Ross, by the way, because we went through the Justin Ross hype, we went through Justin Ross mania. He makes the team. He has a good preseason. He's not getting a lot of snaps, but they did go up a little bit. We just talked about it. Do you guys think Justin Ross can ever be a wide receiver 1 in Kansas City with his play style? Or do you think no? Because like I said, Andy and them are just kind of strange with that big body wide receiver. They don't like to utilize him very much, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of wondered that myself. Like,
So I'm really curious what everybody thinks about that. Like, I think he's got plenty of potential and talent, but can he do it in KC with the way Andy likes to run the offense? I don't know. But that just crossed my mind. And JT says no. Yeah, see, I'm sort of leaning to the no, too, because I just don't like the way and he utilizes those big body receivers. I mean, do you think we would have been able to use? Maybe that's why they didn't put so much effort into D-Hop, Steve. Maybe they know deep down that they just can't.
They're
use
just never
them.
going to use these guys, right? Like that.
Yeah, maybe they're like, look, if D-Hop comes here, he's not like spry and fast like Tyreek. Like they're just not going to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did bring in Rashee Rice, who kind of blends those things, right? Rashee Rice is fast, but he can also kind of do the jump ball thing. That's what he likes to do. He can make those contested catches. I think Rashee Rice could prove to be pretty good in this offense, bro.
I like Rashee Rice. I don't know why his snaps went down so much this week.
They'll come. He's getting a rookie treatment.
Right.
That's
yeah,
all.
because I thought he actually played his way into having more snaps this week, and did they decrease? I mean, he didn't have a lot of snaps. Let me bring that back up. While I'm looking for that, Taryn Young says, I just got here and had to start from the beginning because I wanted to catch that intro. Taryn loves that intro, man.
Heck yeah. What's up, Taryn? Hope you're doing good,
up?
my man.
What's up?
Let
me find that again.
I mean, it is a good intro.
Let me find these snap counts. Yeah, Rashee Rice played. That's the stats. My bad. What did I do with the? Oh, here they are. Rashee Rice, 12 snaps, 18% of the offense. So he played 1 out of every 5 snaps. I don't know. To me, I feel okay. This is going to rub people the wrong way. Maybe not in our chat. I don't think Justin Watson should be getting 50% of the snaps. He doesn't. His production does not warrant him getting 50% of the snaps.
And I feel like Mahomes throws to him to a fault. Like he's not open most of the time, but he'll just chuck the ball to him.
Well, here we go. Stats. Where's he at? Justin Watson, 3 catches for 62, but he was targeted 5 times. Do you realize besides Travis Kelce, he was the most targeted guy on the field? Justin Watson, Kadarius Toney, and Travis Kelce.
That's crazy.
Justin Watson should not be getting more targets than Sky Moore.
No.
In no world should that ever happen. He should not be getting more targets than Rashee Rice, in my opinion. He definitely shouldn't be getting more targets than Marquez Valdes-Scantling. For the guy gets paid $2 million a year compared to Quez getting $11 million. We're going to use him that much more. Come on. That's all I say about Marquez. It's not even like me talking crap on the guy. Like, I believe in him. But if we're going to pay him, let's use him. Look, somebody told me, well, they don't even pay him that much. He's not even making wide receiver 2 money. What are you talking about? $33 million over 3 years isn't wide receiver 2 money? Like, I think that's the 26th highest contract in the year or per season in wide receiver money.
Is it?
So I think that's number 26 this year. He's the 26th highest paid receiver in football this year.
That's crazy.
Scott with a 10 bomb.
Heck yeah,
hey,
man.
Scott.
What's up, Scott?
Scott don't even know what we're doing tonight. But Scott, that just got you 2 entries to the Wheel of Death.
Heck
I don't even know if you've been here.
You might win you a hat, brother.
Yeah, you haven't been here, but maybe you have. I don't know. But for every $4.99 super sticker or super chat, we're throwing you on the wheel to win a camo hat or a black hat, all chiefed up. So Scott, that's 2 entries for you, brother. Thanks for it.
Hey Tom, MVS is making right at $11 million per season. It was I guess it was a 3-year. It's a 3-year, $33 million deal, correct? But they gave themselves an out after year 2.
It actually works out to be 10 and change.
Does it?
Yeah, but no, that's all I ask. And people, like, they'll say you're just trying to get interactions and you're just trying to stir the pot. Nothing about that. I'm just saying, hey man, $11 million a year. What did Juju make this year?
That's what he went for. Exactly.
Right.
I'm almost positive. 3-year, 33.
Look what Juju did in comparison to Marquez. Marquez should be doing what Juju did last year, but they both come in at the same time, and Juju still did all that with a bum knee for half the season. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we've got to figure out a way to use Marquez better. I think he's got all the talent in the world, but he's got to be able to do it.
Well, we saw that in the AFC Championship game.
Exactly.
We saw what he could do.
And look, he had
It's
to do
there
it
somewhere.
He had to do it by default because they didn't have nobody else. So just
Right.
let him do it, man.
I don't know, man. I think this offense will come around, bro. I think that it's a lot of new pieces. I think maybe, it's just a scheme. They'll figure it all out. They'll get it all together. But I am with you. I think Sky Moore's got to get the ball in his hands more. Whether you scheme it in or not, like whatever you got to do, we got to get the ball in this guy's hand. I think your playmaker. I mean, here's the thing, Mike. If you put the ball in Sky Moore's hands, if you put the ball in Kadarius Toney's hands, and even from what I can tell so far, Rashee Rice, if you can get the ball in those guys' hands, there's always a chance that they're going to break one.
Right.
Like they are playmakers.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, if he stays on what he's doing, MVS is gone after this year.
Yeah, they won't need him.
Dude, because look, his cap number this year is $11 million.
Yeah.
$11 million is what we're paying him. That's 5% of our cap. And you'll say, that's not a lot. He's one of the top 7 or 8 highest paid players on our team. And he's getting 2 catches? Like, what? And so,
how many targets has he had?
Dude, next year, $14 million cap number. And if you come out and do what you're doing right now and it don't change, you're going to pay $14 million for that? Let me go look him up. I want to find that.
Yeah, like I want to know how efficient he's been. I feel like he's caught pretty much everything thrown to him, though.
I want to see it. Let's
Hey,
bring
appreciate
out
the 10 bomb,
PFF.
Scott, by the way. But yeah, I feel like he's caught pretty much everything that was thrown his way.
Right. Well, okay. Here's what they're saying about him so far. Let's just look into some MVS, shall we?
JT says that he's hands down our best receiver.
He could. I think he could be.
I think he could be. Yeah,
That's what's so weird about this.
But he never really hit the mark in Green Bay either. They just used him as a deep shot from time to time.
You're paying. Okay, look. MVS is by far our highest paid wide receiver. The closest one to MVS is like $2 million.
Justin Watson.
I mean, I'm pretty.
We have receivers playing for pebbles.
Yeah, like we really do. Let me go check. I want to check that really quick. I don't want to be lying. I don't want to speak out in the wrong way here. 2023, MVS is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th highest player on our roster.
The biggest cap hit?
According to Cap Hit. He takes the 6th highest cap hit. Only Justin Reed, who, by the way, he's been kind of a little bit of a letdown too. Joe Tooney, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, and Mahomes are the only ones. So basically the Chiefs are saying, hey, this is one of our top 6 guys. How crazy is our salary cap, by the way, that Harrison Butker is our 8th highest cap hit as a kicker? That just shows you
kicker.
Brett Veach and the way he's drafted, and we're just playing everybody on rookie contracts.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
what he's
disaster trying to re-sign all
It's a
these
balancing act. There's a lot of them that's not going to get re-signed. It's really going to throw people for a loop. I'm telling you, there's going to be guys that don't get signed long term. L'Jarius Sneed is going to be one of them. I mean, I could be wrong, but I really don't think L'Jarius Sneed's going to get a long-term contract here.
So back to what I was saying.
Or Willie Gay, for that matter.
Knowing that Marquez Valdes-Scantling is your 6th highest paid cap hit this year, how many targets should he have in 2 games? Like, what's a reasonable amount of targets? 10?
Yeah. What's he sitting at? Like 5?
5 targets.
5 targets. And
he was targeted
twice.
Twice in Detroit. He caught both of them for 48 yards. And then they just completely stopped throwing to him in the second half. Do you remember that? He caught both of those in the first half. Jacksonville, 3 targets, 2 catches, 13 yards. So MVS, $11 million a year, 6th highest paid player on our entire roster according to Cap Hit this year. 5 targets, 4 receptions, 61 yards. What?
It's weak, ain't it?
Like, what is going on with our receiving room? That's all I'm asking. And that's not me being negative. Please don't misconstrue it as that. That's just me being
That's
like,
a legitimate question, though, right?
Yeah, I'm genuinely just confused. Like, who shouldn't be confused by this? This is odd to me. And by the way, PFF said his offensive grade this week was a 50. So he must have not have got open at all. I
I
cannot
can't
wait.
yeah, dude. I was gonna say I
Dude.
can't wait to watch all 22.
This is going to be like Christmas morning when I lay down the night and I open up all 22. And if I can't get it to him in the morning, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. like Christmas.
When did they release it last week?
I think they do it on Tuesday. So I'm going to have to get up tomorrow and do it, I think. It's just crazy, though. And again, it's not being negative. I'm just legitly asking a question. Like, why can we not get our 6th highest paid player on the cap this year the daggone football?
Well, yeah, this is something you got to think about. Like, what did DeAndre Hopkins end up signing for, like, yearly?
That's a good question. Let's go look that up.
Because you got to think, like, not only did we pay MVS this much, but where does that lie in the market right now?
So
like,
D-Hop signed, his last 3 years are voided. So 25, 26, 27 is voided. So that means over the next 2 years, his cap number this year is $3.668 million. So that's half of MVS's cap number. And then next year, he's at $16 million cap number. So they're going to get rid of him. That was a 1-year deal. He's out.
hey,
Can you believe
KY
that?
says y'all get horned up about that all 22, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. If you're a football junkie about football, that's where you know. Like when you watch all 22,
Hey.
it's a
KY, you've been
different
watching the
game.
channel too long.
It's a
now.
different game. KY, I like you using the lingo of the channel though. Take Horned Up out into the world and use it. By the way, what did I show Steve the other day? I got to share
Why?
this one.
Why? What do we got?
I got to show you this. You know who's the team of the channel, by the way?
Do what?
You know who's like the team that the channel gets behind? Is this team right here. You ready? The Horned Frogs, because they're horned up. The TCU Horned Frogs. They are horned up out there. When they were playing Colorado, I couldn't contain myself because they were like the Horned Frogs, and I'd be laughing like Beavis and Butthead. I'd be like, horned. And then Colorado would pass it to their slot receiver, and they'd be like, Jimmy Horn with the catch. And I'm like, he's horned up too. There was so much horn going on, I couldn't even watch it.
I can't handle the rocked up frogs. Get them off the screen.
I know, I can't do it. The Rock Frogs, the Rock Frog Jayhawks up here. I got to get
All
back.
right.
to
Hey, there's
normal.
437 people in here right now. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us during these games. They're picking up a little bit. Like at least they're not baseball scores anymore. But
Oh, yeah.
either way, hit that like button for us if you haven't already. It just takes a second, helps us out. If you're new to the channel, we do tons of Chiefs content. If you're a Chiefs fan, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the season. That's the bar that was set by the people in this chat, the ACU crew. They said 20K is where we need to be. So we're all working to get there. I think we're like what, 12-6 right now?
Yeah, right around 12-6. So we're marching towards 13.
We're grinding. We're
And
grinding.
Look, people said we couldn't get to 13. People said you will not get to 13. Nay, will you get there?
Who's people?
There's some big channels out there that is at 13. If I'm not mistaken, like Arrowhead Pride or somebody sitting around like 13, 14,000.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you going to pass them in 1 year?
We're gonna pass.
Are they
them.
going to let them? They going to let a bunch of dummies over here?
I hereby declare that we will pass all Chiefs channels except for how about those Chiefs, because that's
Can't pass
impossible.
Cole.
You
That
can't
guy's
pass
like-
Mr. Beast on YouTube, brother.
Yeah, that is a flat out anomaly.
He's got naked
I'm
pictures
sure-
of YouTube CEO or something.
Yeah, I think Cole will admit to that. Like I didn't even think there was 155,000 Chiefs fans on YouTube, but he's got them. So let's roll with it.
If
But
you
yeah.
hey, if you're a Chiefs fan and they haven't knocked on your door and threatened your family if you don't subscribe to How About Those Chiefs, then have you even searched have you searched the Chiefs on YouTube?
Right. We're YouTubers. We get it. So this is the thing.
Arrowhead Pride's at 21K, brother.
Okay, so it's not them then. I'm thinking of somebody else.
There's a bunch though. There's like Arrowhead Addict.
there's so
Maybe that's what
many.
you're thinking.
It could be them.
Of course, there's KCSN. We got many
There's Chat Sports. There's
we got-
Locked On.
RGR.
Lord.
We got a many to conquer. Many to conquer.
There's so many out there. Like
It's all in good
Chief-
fun, by the way.
dude.
We like all these guys.
Oh, yeah.
They're all friends. We're
But
just
still,
got to be
it's-
competitive.
Chief stuff is so oversaturated. Like you guys have got a plethora of stuff you can go watch.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Chiefs content goes,
Like if you want, look, like if I go on today and we said, hey, we should start a daggone Carolina Panthers channel, there might be one guy in his basement in his underwear covering the Panthers
eating
because
a
they
Cheeto,
suck.
a soft Cheeto.
But yet the Chiefs, 57 quality channels. It's pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah,
I'm just
we
watching. some
grinded. We
highlights.
grinded.
Sorry, I got-
We're gonna get to the 20K though. I do have faith in that, so that's gonna happen. But yeah, hit the sub button if you haven't. That was the point before we went on a tangent.
Yeah, I named the wrong one. Not Arrowhead Pride. I don't know who it was.
Arrowhead
really
Addict,
care.
probably.
You know what?
Arrowhead something.
At this point, I'm just grinding.
At this point, if you do too well, BJ Kissel's going to come try to pay you to be on KCSN
He might. I might try to go for it.
because they're trying to take it all over.
Yeah, they said, Cole, we're
We'll
coming
buy
for
ya.
you. They opened it up. If Cole sells out the KC Sports Network,
He won't.
I don't see why he would. There's no
He
way.
he would never in a million years.
I think he makes more than they do.
Do you think?
Yeah, he's got to.
You think?
He's got to make more. Yep. Well, at least off content. I don't know what KC Sports Network does outside. I mean, they're an entire.
They cover
They're an
all
entire sports network.
dude.
That's their
Like,
name.
it's a big thing. Like they do a lot of stuff.
It's a network.
The ACU Horn Danglers,
The horns. We're horned up.
all horned up.
Horned. Tom, what's 2600? He's in 2600 question mark. Wow. I don't know. Let me in.
I don't know. Hey, we
Oh,
got.
by the way.
Hold on, real quick.
Go
We're
ahead.
about 17 minutes outside of doing the Wheel of Death.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and if you're just new to the chat, the Wheel of Death, your name goes on there, and the last man standing or woman, either one, last one standing wins, and we're giving away an all chiefed up hat. So if you would like to be eligible for that Wheel of Death, a $5 dono or up will get you a spot on that wheel. Right now, we got quite a few names.
Yeah, we just hit 100 likes, by the way.
Nice.
Should the 100 like mark? Should Nightbot pick somebody to go on the Wheel of Death?
Is that what we should do?
To have but I mean, I don't want to take away from people that put the $4.99 on either.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that to them because
All right. Hey, Mike. Pacey says, weird question, but if y'all added a third channel host, who would it be? That's a good one.
like to
What's
have to come on and talk with us, or just somebody that has their own show that's opposite.
No,
us?
it's like if they would be our third.
like
if we
every
had
show,
to-
a third
Yeah.
person. Gotcha.
I already know who I would pick, but of course, someone already went and grabbed them after they saw.
Were you gonna pick Haley?
Yeah,
Yeah, BJ Kissel couldn't have that one.
he said, "Who's this girl on All Chiefed Up? We need you." Yeah, Haley Lewis. That would have been my pick.
Yeah, we like Haley. She's fun.
Good time.
Our chemistry's good with Haley too.
Yeah.
Like it's always a fun time with Haley. For me, I'd probably see if I could get Pat McAfee. Maybe.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking. I'm
Pat
joking.
McAfee.
Are you gonna be able to pay that guy?
Nick Wright.
Yeah, maybe Nick. For real though, who? I don't know. I like everybody, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking more about like, because there's so many people I like, but like who, I feel like the people that would fit the most, like with the channel and what we do, though. Like I feel like she would be a nice little sidekick there. She'd fit in quite seamlessly.
Yeah, she classed this place up a little bit.
Usually,
But you think Haley would like it though if we're talking about telling people to suck it and talking about getting
Yeah.
horned up?
yeah, she'd get right in on it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I bet she couldn't say that at KC Sports Network. They're too classy for that, Steve.
Somebody said, "How about Pops?" Hey, we try to get Pops on the channel from time to time, and he just don't
Pops
do it.
would have us demonetized in 2 weeks. At top,
You give him 2 weeks? 2 weeks?
2 hours.
Oh,
Pops would
I
have
think
us
it would be
demonetized.
Haley would be my top choice. Obviously, Cole and us flow well together when we're all together.
Right, but Cole's never doing that.
Right.
If Cole wanted to do that,
like
we would.
Lance Twidwell's a good one. Jason Dunn, all those guys. I just, like I said, we like everybody. But yeah, hey, guess who showed up? Cobra Kai Ty in the house. What's up, Ty? With the 5 bomb, he says only 100 likes and over 380 people in here. Please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe.
Right.
And prayers for Nick Chubb. Hey, spot on, Ty. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good. Ty, I don't know if you know it or not, but you just got a spot on the Wheel of Death.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, you did, my boy. I'm Joe Buck. I hate Joe Buck and Troy Aikman as announcers. They are
They're pretty bad.
They're like Bert and Ernie, or who's those 2 dudes? Remember they were like the toothless guys or something that wore overalls. Remember they always make that little meme out of them. Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I making that up?
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
I'll have to find it someday.
Oh, hey Scott, you don't have to worry about us. Me and Mike ain't go. We're gonna. No one wants what we have to offer. We're.
What do you mean? Wait, what's Scott say?
He said, "Don't sell out for."
Oh, dude, they ain't nobody. Look,
we're a liability.
KC Sports Network don't even acknowledge we exist. Like people don't acknowledge us that we even exist. Like they don't like our brashness, I guess.
That's what you want to call it.
If that's what you want to call it, look, I love the Chiefs and I'm a fan, and I'll tell people to suck it, and I'll say horned up a few times if I have to.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't care. I don't have to fit into the club. That's not my goal in life, baby. My goal in life is to talk Chief football with my friends, and that's what we're doing.
We have awesome friends to talk about Chiefs football with too.
Yeah, we ain't
always have a good time.
Nobody. Could you imagine ESPN trying to come along and be like, "Hey guys," we'd be like, "ESPN."
Maybe. How much money are you paying ESPN?
Not that much.
Can I quit my day job?
They paid McAfee all that money, so not much. They ain't got much to give anymore.
Why do we only have 102 likes? Guys, go hit that like button. Takes 2 seconds. Had like 400 people in here. Go hit that like button. Let's
hit that like button.
Pump it up a little bit.
Cobra Kai, baby. In the building. We were just talking about you, Cobra Kai. We was like, where's Ty tonight? We thought maybe you were just sleeping, you know? Oh, he's back in. He said, here's 5 more. He said, my wife is half Irish and half Mexican. I'm on the Wheel of Death every day.
Hey, Cobra Kai Ty, I 100% feel you. Mine is not half Irish and half Mexican, but I still am on the Wheel of Death every day.
Yeah.
Hey, and he just earned another spot on the Wheel of Death.
Another spot. Mark him down.
Man, Wheel of Death's going to be fun, dude, because there's going to be a lot of people on it. It's just going to be fun to do. I can't wait. We're about 10 minutes outside of it. If you guys want to be eligible to be on the Wheel of Death to possibly win a all chiefed up hat, just get in a $5 dono, and you can get a spot on there and maybe win that hat.
Get you a new hat. Maybe Nightbot will shut up and quit telling everybody to buy a new hat.
Does he?
No, he tells everybody to buy a shirt. He said, look, bro, you need some shirts.
He said, the shirt you're wearing sucks, bro. You need a new one.
So get it together.
Nightbot, chill.
Nightbot's getting a little rude. You feel like Nightbot's the guy that picked on people in school?
Yeah, probably. Hey, Ty, appreciate you, my man. Nightbot, he's took on a life of his own, a mind of his own. He's really growing. He's growing into
the AI
wild child.
He may take over the channel. He may be the third host.
Maybe
Nightbot's the third host.
These games are both turning into like good games. We got
time.
20-17 Saints right now. 1:16 left. Saints do have the ball. Oh, did they just pick it off and win the game? Is that what just happened? Like the minute I turned around.
I can't see it.
Somebody tell me in the chat what I just saw because it just happened so
I
quick.
should be watching this.
Well, the main game I'm watching is the Steelers and Browns.
I've got Hulu. Why don't I have it on? Night Haunter, give some membership. Congrats, Night Haunter. Colleen is now a member of the channel, the ACU crew. Colleen, thanks for having you. Everybody give Night Hunter some legendaries and catch-ups for the membership. Night Hunter, do you want to be on the board or do you want to...
He's on the board? We can give him another entry.
Yeah, you can have an extra entry or whoever got your thing, Colleen can have it, or you can gift it to somebody, or... You know, no shame in your game there, buddy. I ain't going to judge either way.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Night Hunter.
Appreciate you.
All right, I got him down.
Do you guys have fun getting together and just watching like Monday Night Football? Like, is this something you guys want to see for the rest of the year, or are you like, no? Because we just thought of the idea. We were like, we're going to watch this crap ourselves. So why not get on and watch it with everybody else and kind of just talk a little bit about the Chiefs? And
I just like hanging out with everyone, you know?
Yeah, like we've actually not talked about the Chiefs a whole lot tonight.
A bit.
I mean, we
here
talked
and
about Mahomes here and there, but it don't always have to be about the Chiefs. We're just having a little get together, you know? Like
there's always going to be plenty of Chiefs sprinkled in.
Oh yeah, but we got plenty of nights for the Chiefs.
It's impossible
too,
not to. Yo, what up, Chad? Good to see you, brother.
Everybody seems to like it. Chiefer and Ray and Chad. I like it. Night Hunter says Colleen can have the entry.
Okay.
Good deal. Thank you, Night Hunter. You're the man.
Heck yeah.
Night Hunter, you're still in Cincinnati, right? Do you live in Cincinnati? Do you live near Cincinnati or do you live in Cincinnati?
Eating up all of the chili. All the Gold Star.
Night
all
Hunter,
the Skyline.
If I come out, if I come out to Cincinnati one weekend, you know, why don't we get together and go to Wahlburgers? Steve, you ever been to Wahlburgers?
No.
Dude, Mark Wahlberger and them.
I love Mark Wahlberg, though.
Dude, Wahlburgers is legit. Like, we need to get up one day and go. It's only about an hour and a half drive to Cincy from here. Screw it. You be there and have...
Night Hunter says he lives in the burbs.
Okay, well, Night Hunter, if we get out there...
Go get a burger.
Come have a Wahlburger with us, my boy. I know you don't like Cincinnati chili, so I would say we could go to Gold Star, but you ain't down with that. You're in Amelia? Amelia. I'm not familiar with it.
Familiar.
Sorry. Oh, he says he would. Okay. Awesome. We'll hold you to it. If me and Steve ever get off our ass one day and drive out there.
Yeah.
We need to drive over and have barbecue with Jason Dunn, by the way. That would be fun. Maybe one day we can go have lunch at Wahlburgers, then hit dinner up at Wahlburg or with Jason on the way home. We'll just make a trip out of it.
Just eat twice in a row. We are pretty fat. We'd probably do that. Hey, Chad, we're watching we're watching the Cleveland Browns Pittsburgh Steelers game. The other game just ended, right?
Yeah, it's off. That's why like half
Derek
my screen disappeared.
Derek Carr is 2-0 in NOLA.
Freaking Derek Carr. Are you kidding me? I'm going to throw up a new screen now that we just got the Cleveland game going.
There we go.
Check it out. I got a whole daggone board to
pretty good,
throw
pretty
in.
good
Look at
game.
that.
Better than it was for a minute.
Just crap off the screen.
I think the story of the night, though, is Nick Chubb, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Cobra Kai Ty says he could go for some Zarda right now. Man, Zarda. Any KC barbecue sounds delicious right now.
Yeah, it does. 900 said, I'm no skinny mini myself. Let's do it. Dude.
Heck yeah. He said, I could even do some ribs. Hey, I'm down with ribs. I don't care. Wahlburger would be cool, though. I've not been there, and I do like Wahlburger.
Last
he's
time
a cool dude.
Night Hunter, what do you think of Montgomery Inn barbecue right there on the river? I ate there last time I was there, and I thought it was pretty good. But Steve, I know you've seen it. You've seen it in Walmart. Have you ever seen the little Montgomery Inn barbecue sauces?
Maybe.
Like that's there in Cincinnati, and actually, I treated the family there. I went with my girlfriend and her family. We went up there to meet some of his family from Puerto Rico. Her dad is Puerto Rican, and their family come in, and I took them all to this place, and boy, was it nice. It overlooked the river. I said, daggone, this is going to be the most expensive meal I ever thought about paying. And it come to find out it was only $100 for 4 people, and it was delicious. So it was awesome. Yeah, he said it's not the best, not the worst. That's what I thought. And I didn't even get the barbecue, though. Shame on me. I got the Wagyu burger. I don't think it was real Wagyu. I'm gonna be dead honest. I don't
Probably
think it was.
not. It's
But
like is it like the Wagyu at PF Chang's?
Yeah, PF Chang's had Wagyu too, and I don't buy it.
Not buying it.
Chief KT said, "Y'all ever had D's in KC?
D's
nuts. Got him."
Man, we've had a lot of barbecue in KC. There's a couple places I haven't got to go yet, and I do want to stop in. I want to try LC's. It was packed when we went the first time.
I want to hit up LC's.
We're on a time crunch. I want to try Chef J's. I keep seeing that everywhere.
Chef J's would be cool.
It looks good. I want to try that out. Some other ones. There's some that some people like and some people don't like. You know, like you got your popular ones that everybody does like. You know, like Jack Stack, everybody knows is good. Q39, and then of course the classics, Gates, Arthur Bryant's, all that stuff, and then Slaps is freaking amazing. But I get like mixed reviews from like BB's. That's One Night Honor, BB's Lawnside, and then also Rosedale, I think is one of them. Where I get mixed reviews.
Danny Edwards, we hear about that one too, and some people are like, "No, man, I don't know, don't do it."
Scott with the 5 bomb. He says Jenny McCarthy as your third host. We'll take her. Bring it on.
Oh yeah. Don't tell Donnie. Don't tell our boy Donnie. She's doing that new mask. It's not new anymore, but the Masked Singer.
Mike, like
so
12-year-old us would have been all horned up.
Been horned up.
Jenny McCarthy
out there with Jenny McCarthy.
Remember that was her heyday back then. Everybody thought she was hot. It was like her and Pamela Anderson, you know.
Was that like TRL and stuff they used to do?
She had her own show though. It was like I can't remember what it was
Chris
called.
Hardwick.
It was like a love show, like a dating show, right?
Yeah. It's called.
What was it called?
What was that Chris Hardwick show? Remember he was the host, wasn't it Chris Hardwick? And it was like a dating. Yeah, it was a dating show. I don't remember the name of it.
Well, Scott, you just got another entry by the way, so you're up to 3 now.
Good job, Scott. Got to think about Jenny McCarthy.
Good job. Tom Hood, I have not heard of Greaseball Burgers. What's that?
Is that in KC?
I don't know. I'm going to Google it.
Night Hunter. If we could get Paul Rudd on the show, that'd be sick.
I love Paul Rudd.
My girlfriend thinks Paul Rudd's the coolest person in the world.
I do too. Like, I don't know. Like, if I could hang, like, I know you guys have seen the movie I Love You, Man. Like, if I could hang out with Jason Segel and Paul Rudd, I'd just be happy. Not the characters either, like the actual people. That movie's just has both of them in it. What's Greaseball Burger? Why can't I find it?
Hey, funny story, Chief KT. There's a barbecue restaurant in our hometown called D's Butts.
Yeah, there really is.
Instead of D's
Nuts,
Butts, they put D's Butts. And it's a barbecue. I don't think I've ever been there. Have you?
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Which one is it?
It's all right. It's in an old J Boys building.
Gotcha.
Like over on in Elizabethtown, over there by Long John Silver and all that.
What's the one there in Elizabethtown where the Roses is?
Papal's. It's
Aaron
called
Rodgers?
Papal's. It's called Papal's Barbecue, and if you go in there, the guy's from Buffalo, New York. He's obsessed with the Bills. So he's got like signed Josh Allen, signed Jim Kelly. He's got signed all kinds of Buffalo merchandise. And I walked in there with all my Chiefs gear on, and I knew it was the owner. Like the first time I ever walked in the place because he just stopped and shook his head at me. He's like, "Chiefs, really?" He's like, "I guess you can eat here." No, but it was funny.
Nope. Yeah, I ate there one time and I had my Chiefs hat on, and he said, "What do you think of the barbecue?" And I was like, "Well, it ain't no Kansas City barbecue, baby." And he said, "Shut up." He's like, "I'm a Bills fan." And I'm like, "Okay, well, you did okay, but I mean, come on."
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. It ain't no KC barbecue.
No. Man, it's 10:30. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the wheel. So if you want to
get the wheel going,
if you want to take care of the chat and entertain these people, I'll get the chat or the wheel going.
Last ditch effort.
Yeah, y'all hurry up.
$4.99 super chat, super sticker, whatever. For every $4.99, you get an entry. You're getting a hat, a camo hat or a black hat. I'm pretty sure there's 2 options.
Yep.
They're both pretty sick.
I can
actually.
I
I've
can
seen
bring
them.
it. Mike, you can bring it up on the screen if you want to. It's down there.
I can bring up this one,
I'll
but
do
I
it.
can't.
I'll do
I
it.
can't get to the camo.
Boom. I can though.
Yeah, you can get the camo going, but that's on your screen, so
Bink.
I can't.
There you go.
Yeah, the camo's pretty sick, actually.
I like both, man. I kind of
I
want to
wish
get
we
one of
could
each.
do. I wish we could do fullback hats because I prefer
Yeah,
having
these are
fullback.
snapbacks.
Yeah, and I'm not big on snapbacks because my fat head. It don't fit on my.
You have to
fat
have them
head.
on the very last one.
Even and sometimes that's not even enough. I just got so much brain knowledge, bro. It's a curse being so incredibly smart and handsome. This is turning into a game. 11:40 left, 19-14. It's still an odd game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty strange. Looks like we all picked the Steelers to win this one. 64% of the chat, I believe it was, and then of course we both picked the Steelers. Wonder if they can hang on, bro.
Right. Stephen James Sneeds has the best burn-ins in the city. Legarius, he's getting burned a lot. Oh, sorry, Legarius. I didn't mean it. It was a joke. Calm down. Gary says, Mike and Steve, we used to have a sports bar in St. Joe's called Uncle D's. Oh,
Nice.
dude, St. Joe's was kind of fun, man. We ate at that restaurant. Oh, my God. He just chunked
Barbosa's?
one off. Is he going? To the crib. Oh, he's in. The backup running back just took it the whole daggone length
Is it
of
that
the
Jerome
stadium.
Ford kid?
Yes. That has got to be 70 yards. That's that kid from Cincinnati because I said the Chiefs should look at him. He's got pretty good elite burst. He can break
Well,
them.
I'm going to play behind, so now I'm going to watch it right now. What we got?
Do you remember me calling out Jerome Ford and saying, dude, he's got some burst?
I remember you talking about him.
He's down. Short. Oh, he's short.
He run
by
out
an
of gas,
inch.
bro.
By an inch.
No, he's not sure. There's no
By
way.
an inch.
There's no
By
way.
an inch. He
I just
is,
wa-
Steven.
Is he really? Because I just watched it live and it looked like
Dude,
he was.
by an inch.
There's no way.
By an inch. Maybe 3 inches.
Wow. What a play, though. What a play.
What a play, dude. That kid's legit. I'm telling you, I think Jerome Ford here is not a downgrade. I mean, he's a downgrade over Chubbs, but I don't think they need to bring in. They don't need to bring in a washed up. Boy, he just got lit up. They might have to now. He's probably out with a concussion.
Is that
Dang,
really
he popped-
short?
Yeah, it is. He popped
Did
right
he
back
hit his
up.
foot or did he trip?
No, he jumped, he dove, and his forearm come down too soon.
I understand, but was it down by contact or was he just diving? That's what I'm asking.
I was down by contact. Somebody tripped him
Okay.
up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Pierre Strong. Never mind. Pierre
Oh, that was
Strong is
Pierre
not your
Strong?
goal line guy, guys. Come on. Don't let Pierre Strong vulture Ford's touchdown. What
They'll
a
do
jerk
it.
move.
They'll do it, and they just did it. And no, he got decked. He's dead.
Yeah. Next play. They're in on the next play. Who got it? Please be Ford. He deserved it. Do not vulture that touchdown. Nope, they let Pierre Strong vulture the touchdown. Ain't that something? I hate that for fantasy owners. I hate that for Jerome Ford. And Pierre Strong, congrats on your first NFL touchdown, buddy.
Mike, keep me updated if anybody else gets in on this before I'm done, okay? Because I'm not looking at the screen.
I am.
All right.
I am, man. I think we pretty much got everybody in that wants to get in. I think that's what we've done.
All right. I'm just checking because I'm getting it going. Quite a few entries here.
Oh, yeah. Chad says, how about Puka Nakua? Dude is killing it. Who needs Cooper Kupp?
Dude, no kidding. Mike called that. Mike called it, by the way, you guys, just so you know. Way
no
back in the
comment.
draft. Way back before the draft, Mike was like, the Chiefs should take a look at Puka Nakua around round 4, 5, 6, because this kid's going to be good. And I kind of watched some of his tape, and I was like, yeah, he's all right, I guess. I mean, I didn't think anything of it, but Mike hit the nail on the head.
He's good at where he's at, right? And I feel like system dictates. If Puka Nakua was here, he'd probably be wide receiver 7 at best.
And never get the
Probably
ball.
don't make the team, and they're never throwing him the ball because Andy Reid does the whole rookie treatment, you know?
Right.
Sometimes I just believe God puts you in the right places. and I feel like Puka in Kansas City looks great, but he may not produce here, you know? But we've said that plenty of times. I think P. Ryan, look, he's been a journeyman, and then he comes to KC and looks awesome. A little PP on the PP.
Yeah.
It's a system, man. So, yeah, that could very well be it. I could have hit Puka Nacua, and we could have drafted him, and then he could have sucked and got cut, and then everybody would have been like, you idiot. You said we should get Puka Nacua. And I'd be like, I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's tough. But what's up, Lego? Lego's here. What's good, ACU fam? Just got home from work, pulled a 10-hour shift.
Oh, dang,
Back
Lego.
on.
Working. Making that money.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. What's Chad on here saying? He said he said he was trying to get at us. What are you trying to get at here? I'm gonna go back and see what you're talking about, Chad. What are you up to, buddy?
You got to watch him. And Chad's sneaky.
Buddy boy. I see him. I ain't seeing nothing crazy. I don't know. Oh, buddy, old pal. We got a 20 bomb from our boy Cobra Kai.
Heck yeah, baby.
He said a lot of us here donate memberships. One to help support ACU, and two gives it a lot more people the opportunity to win some stuff. Also, some people understandably don't have the spare money to pay for it. Likes up to 200. Let's freaking go. For sure, man. Cobra Kai, you're right, man. This has been a very generous community. We've had people give away Chief tickets and give them to somebody else. You guys give away a jersey 4 different times. I didn't think nobody was going to even want the jersey last week.
I know, dude. It's crazy how awesome everybody is.
We couldn't give away the jersey. And then Ray ended up getting it. Awesome. By the way, Ray, we're still going to order that for you. I have not even got around to it yet, so I'm sorry if you're going to get.
What did he end up going with? What did he end up going with?
Ray asked if he could change Rashee Rice, because that's what he wanted. And then he asked if he could change it to his boy from the New Jersey area, Isaiah Pacheco.
Nice.
And I said, of course you can, my boy.
Good choice.
I got a Pacheco jersey right here. Can you see this?
Get the Rutgers.
The Rutgers Pacheco, signed and verified. Boom. Right there. So I've got a Pacheco jersey. Why shouldn't the boy from Jersey have one, man? I feel you. And you can have whatever you'd like.
Hey, you guys throw some legendaries and ketchups in the chat for Ty with the 20 bomb, man.
Yes,
Appreciate you, my man. And he just earned himself 4 more entries.
He got 4 more entries.
And right now, I have the will set. So speak now.
You got to add 2 more.
Or forever hold your peace. Okay, we got 2 more for Scott.
2 more for Scott. Scott said, hats, baby, hats. I like it, man. Oh, Chad. Put some legendaries in there for Cobra Kai and Scott, by the way. These
Heck
two
yeah,
guys. Man. Awesome. Thanks for the support. It helps us a lot. Chad said, I was saying to trade CH to Cleveland and spamming all your videos just to mess with you. If you want to trade CH to Cleveland, I'm down.
Let's do it, man. What could you get for Clyde? 7th round pick?
I don't know. Jerome Ford looks like he might be something. Pierre Strong's still a young guy. If you wanted a veteran in that room right now, and you really think that Chubb's gone, and you could sign Clyde back at a decent rate next year and have a presence, you may get a 4th out of him, maybe a 5th.
Yep, for sure.
I would be fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Last chance. Anybody that wants to get on the Wheel of Death, this is your last chance. I'm gonna give you 1 minute, and we're getting ready to spin this thing. So $5 dono will get you in. If not, that's cool too. But I want to make sure everybody gets a shot. So last chance. It's the last call.
What's up, TJ? What's up, brother? He says Taylor Swift got a Kelsey jersey. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting a Travis Kelsey jersey made, and on the back, taking Kelsey off and put Swift on it.
That'd be so dirty, bro.
That's nasty. Kelsey would definitely sign it. Would he sign it? Would he laugh a little bit? Or
he would laugh.
He's got a good sense of humor.
He would laugh, right?
First, he would call me.
I don't know. He might try to fight you the way he's been lately.
Yeah, he would be like, "Who's this chooch?"
Could you imagine having to beat
and
up Travis Kelce?
Fight me.
What would you do? I couldn't do it. I'd have to let him win. Like
I
I can't.
wouldn't touch Travis Kelce.
Right.
Dude, if me and Travis Kelce was in there and he called my mama a hoe, I don't even know if I'd fight him. I'd be like, Travis, you're right, buddy. Sorry, Mom. I don't believe
First
it.
of all, he's a freaking athlete in peak condition, so yeah, he's probably going to win.
He's
Unless
definitely
you
gonna win.
you got it. Well, you got to get that one good shot in, bro.
With a chair.
You just got to get that shot in on the chin.
We have to go Mia on this guy.
Like those are the type of fights where you have to hit first. You just have to catch him off guard.
I wouldn't hit Travis.
But I couldn't
Kelce
do it. It's
ever.
Travis Kelce. He means
Not
too
even.
much.
That dude, no.
You do what you want.
Dude, I'd rather take a beating from Travis Kelce and get another Super Bowl ring. I'll sue him afterwards and get a lot of money, but I ain't
All
gonna
right.
touch him. No,
Hey, it's time for the Will of Death.
it. Can we Will of Death it? Steve, take over the screen with the Will of Death, my man.
All right,
Let's get
do
this
that right
stinking
now.
Steelers Browns game off here because we got to roll this, and this is going to be the last little bit of the night. And we
Yeah.
hope you guys had a good time tonight. And we'll be back next week too.
Dude, this game's turned into a game, though.
Yeah, I'm
I have
excited to
say.
be back on Monday nights and just making Monday nights a thing. Just having some Monday Night Football with the ladies and the fellas. Little crew, the ACU crew.
The crew, check it out. It's ready to roll. All right. If you guys don't remember the way this works. All right.
The Will of Death is the
Last one standing.
One standing.
So you don't want this Will of
You
Death
don't-
to pick your name.
You don't want this name to be popped up. If your name comes up, you lost.
You don't want to lose.
Are we ready to spin it? If we're ready to spin it, everybody write spin it.
But give me a hell yeah in the chat.
Yeah, give us a hell yeah or a spin it or something. Scott says, how do you give memberships? If you look down at the bottom, let me explain this, then we'll spin it. If you look down at the bottom, if you're on a computer or you're on a phone, I'm pretty sure there's like a little money sign down there where you type where you type stuff in or whatever in the chat. You click that little money sign and it says membership gifting. And if you're not a member, you won't get the option. So you have to be a member to gift a membership,
Which he is.
which you are. So you should see it. So it'll say super sticker, super chat, membership gifting, free member milestone chat. So every once in a while, when you hit a milestone, you'll get a free chat and they'll pop it up and be like, Scott's been a member for 3 months or whatever, and then you can say something and it's cool. But yep, that's how you do it, my man. If you can't find it, I'm sure somebody will help you.
Ty says hit the money signs next to the
Yeah.
chat.
Ty and all them, man, they know it. They know how to work it. They know it better than I do.
Okay. Y'all ready to spin this bad boy?
Let's spin this bad boy. Let's get it going. We've seen a bunch of hell yeah.
Here we go.
Let's
And
go.
we're off.
Oh, is it going to spin for an hour and a half tonight like it did last time?
I think so. It's being wild, bro.
I like it. Let's just let it go. Dude, look how many spins we're going to have.
I know.
This is going to take an hour.
Oh, Ray, my man. You out, bro.
Oh. But Ray just won a jersey, so is he really that sad?
Nah.
No, Ray just won a daggone Pacheco jersey, my boy.
What do we got here?
Yeah, Jeffrey, we do hope it's
Oh,
faster
Night
this time.
Hunter.
Night Hunter, daggone it. Hey, but we'll still go to Wahlburgers if you're down someday.
Still gonna eat a dang burger.
Still gonna have a daggone Wahlburger. God, this thing is spinning.
It's wild, bro.
Somebody lubed it
Oh.
up.
Yogi. One of Yogi's gone.
Oh, one of Yogi's is gone, but he's got like 5 more. Him and Cobra Kai got a bunch.
Scott got quite a few too. This is interesting. I'm glad we did this. This is fun.
It is kind of crazy.
Oh, one of Scott's is out.
You'd have thought it would have like divvied up the Scotts and the Cobra Kais at different points on the board instead of just making them one big chunk. This daggone board.
Oh no, Brian.
Parrot, and you almost got it. It's right on the line again if you zoom in.
Man, he always gets the shaft.
Look, it's right on the line again. Brian, this Will of Death hates you, bro.
Oh, Pacey.
Pacey? Oh, Pacey, my boy. Daggone. I'm over here rooting for everybody. So everybody that loses, I'm like, daggone it.
It's funny because I like everybody in here. It's not like I'm cheering for anybody, so it's just great to see what happens. One of
Like you're
Ty's is
playing
gone.
favorites. Cobra Kai. Brian, Man, this Wheel of Death just
Not your
It
friend.
gets Brian every time. Right on.
Did somebody else
Sorry,
get hurt?
Pacey.
No.
Enrique. Chad says Cobra Kai's a fourth of the damn wheel.
Dude, he's tearing it up.
Cobra Kai, man.
If you're generous like Cobra Kai, will the Wheel of Death be generous to him?
Not on that round. You all jinxed him. They're jinxing you, Ty.
They're throwing the jinx out there. It's like the field goal. Like,
Yeah, they're throwing the field goal jinx on Cobra Kai. That's Chad. Chad did it. Blame him.
oh, Steve-O.
Steve-O, daggone it.
The whale's going wild, bro.
Hey, this is fun though. What a better way to end Monday Night Football than this?
Joshy.
Josh was gifted a membership though, so that's pretty cool.
Oh,
He
total
didn't
loss
have to
there.
lose money, you know? Yeah, he was playing on house money there. Richie? House money for Richie. Richie was gifted one. House money, house money. Uh-oh.
Coleman.
Who is it? Who is it? Coleman.
This is the craziest Wheel of Death we've ever done, by the way.
This is yeah, by far. We've got like 87 names on this bad boy.
Oh, one
They're
of
all
Ty's is
Cobra
gone.
Kai. Uh-oh, Cobra Kai's down.
You're
to
out that
3.
jinx again.
Uh-oh, no. I've observed something about the Wheel of Death. I can't say it because I don't want to put a jinx on it.
Matt. Don't be jinxing anybody.
I'm not doing it. Angela?
Oh, that was close.
I was trying to see it.
That was close.
Night Hunter says his gifted person is still alive. Who did you gift, Night Hunter?
Who did
Oh,
he
it was the super or the membership. I forget.
Uh-oh.
Who was it? Oh no!
Was it Colleen?
Colleen. It was Colleen.
Yeah.
Oh, Chad's throwing some shade out. He says Richie's gonna win.
Oh, no, Ty. They jinxed the crap out of Ty.
Yeah. Richie's already off the board. Richie gone.
He gone.
He gone. This is getting. I'm starting to see names bigger, so it's starting to get wild.
Are you kidding me?
Oh
my God.
Look, Todd just wrote this.
What do you write?
Who made this damn wheel, Carl Jeffers? And then it just took him off the board.
He pissed it all the way off with that comment.
You done pissed him off. Hey, Legendary's in there for Ty.
Yeah.
Ty's always a winner in our hearts. Maybe the board hates him, but he's a winner in our hearts.
Natty Ice out. That's wild that someone mentioned Ty and then it just destroyed
It just
him.
started going after him. It's like Nightbot has something to do with this.
Nightbot's colluding with the Wheel of Death.
Is Nightbot riding the Wheel of Death?
Gary Holland. Sorry, brother.
Dude, Wheel of Death is fun, by the way. We need to do a 2-hour Wheel of Death.
I think you just like people's agony. Let's see.
I think this game's going to end before Wheel of Death ends.
This has been a wild one. Scott.
One of Scott's are out.
Well, he's down to
Oh,
one.
Scott's still got
No,
2
he's got
more,
two.
though.
Three.
3. Oh, Scott's still the front runner here, it looks like.
Yeah, the odds are with him. But hey, look what it did to Ty, though. Are you kidding? It listens.
Oh, Scott. Okay, let's not talk this time.
Stop mentioning people.
Wait, let's name a name and just see if it does it.
No, don't. You're gonna jinx somebody.
Okay, I won't.
I'm not for that. I'm down with that, Mike. No jinx.
Brian Parrott. I'm joking.
Hoskins.
Husky.
Hey, it's getting down to the wire here.
getting down to the wire.
Chiefs Kingdom.
Chiefs Kingdom. Daggone it. Our entire kingdom lost. We took an L.
Oh, our boy Shane.
Scott was saved by a hair of his chin.
By the bell.
He still got 2 in though, so Scott's still the front runner here technically.
You just jinxed him again. I knew you jinxed him. Shut up, Darryl. You gotta stop talking.
The jinx ain't real.
It is real. We just watched it happen 15 times. You jinxed everybody.
I would never jinx anyone.
What do we got here? This is what we're looking at. There's 5 left.
Look, let's see if the jinx is real. Everybody throw in a name in the chat and see what happens.
Yeah, I gotta see what they're saying.
Who's everybody thinks going to win this? We're down to 5. But comment in the chat who you guys think's going to win. Let's see if the wheel curses them. Oh, no. Stephen James says me.
Chad just jinxed Yogi,
Chad
bro.
just said Yogi's out. Oh, no. Yogi's got 2 of them. Joe jinxes HD and so does Ray Ray. Pacey says Sky. So it looks like the only name that's not been named is the one I'm not going to say, which means she may win. There's 2 names that's not been said. So let's see what happens. Nobody say those names now. It looks like Yogi is getting the biggest jinx ever.
Oh, the jinx. See, it heard you. It's like, I'm not jinxing nobody.
Yeah, it got the one that nobody named.
It
Day.
literally got on the chat. Will of Death went to the chat and put in hashtag not rigged.
It did. Okay, so look. So we can't physically, like, it's just bad timing then.
Nope, you jinxed him. Scott. Oh,
Scott. Oh, Cheaper says it reads my mind. Let me see if it'll read my mind. I'm going to think of a name.
We're down to 3. Yogi, KC Fan Dan, and HD Chiefs fan.
Chad, you are just jinxing Yogi out of this.
Oh,
no. HD.
Dang, bro.
We're down
So
to
close.
KC Fan Dan and
All
Yogi
right,
for
so-
a hat, baby.
Just I always reiterate right here on the last one, you do not want to be picked. It is the last one standing.
Don't want to be. You want to be the last remaining. You want to be the last guy in the zombie apocalypse.
You guys go ahead and curse whoever you want to curse in the chat real quick.
Everybody's cursing Yogi right now.
Why's everybody cursing him? What did Yogi ever do besides support?
Yogi cursed
Yogi
himself.
cursed Yogi.
Yogi's taking the curse away. He's taking his curse away.
All right. Hey, y'all ready to do this? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Bing.
I'm nervous for everybody, man. Yogi's gonna win.
No.
Oh, Yogi won. Yogi beat the curse.
Yogi beat the curse. He said, screw you, Joe Boo. I do it myself.
That's what's
Yogi
up.
for the win, brother.
Yogi with the win. And Yogi, you know the email, baby. It's right there on the screen. Nightbot put it up for you. Give us that name. Give us that address. And we will order that hat and send it out to you. And let us know if you want the black or the camo. Black or camo.
Very nice. Good times. Good times. Good stuff.
For sure.
Let's take a look here at what Yogi won. Yogi, are you going to go with the black or are you going to go with the camo? Or the black?
Or the blammo. The black camo.
I've got to get myself one of these hats. I want one of each.
What a play by Najee Harris. He just almost got tackled, goes all the way back across the field and picks up almost 20.
And if you guys want a hat and you didn't win one, $34.99. You can actually use Afterpay on here. You can just do 4 payments at $8.75 and get you one.
Oh, yeah. I've
It's
been
merch.
using Afterpay a lot lately.
Merch.allchiefedup.com. We'll get you to the store. And you can get yourself a hat if you didn't win one. And we also have other stuff. All kinds of stuff on the
We
store.
got a little bit. Yogi says he wants that camo.
Nice. Nice choice, Yogi.
Oh, yeah. The camo's sick. I like it. Okay. Yogi, we're going to get that to you, man. Get your little camo all chiefed up hat.
Hey, throw some legendaries and some congrats in the chat for our boy Yogi. You guys getting off, y'all have a good night. And yeah, I think that about wraps it up for us too, man. I'm gonna chill and maybe watch the rest of this game. It's actually turned into a game.
Might have to, man. That's the plan, Stan.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. That was fun. Like Mike said, we'll try to get on and do as many live streams as we can. If we're just hanging out, watching games with you guys, whatever. Just what we have time for. So, hey, Cobra Kai Ty with the 5 bomb says, I'm blaming Nightbot. I think he's a communist. Yell Nightbot, I said. Suck it. Tell him you said suck it. Give it to Nightbot.
This is for Kai to Nightbot. Here you go, Nightbot.
Suck it! Suck it! We got 2 words for you! Suck it!
We're out of here, guys.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. And hey, we'll be back though. Wednesday. We're gonna watch the All 22. Can't wait to watch it. We're gonna watch that, and we'll be back. Mike might do some play breakdowns for you on the Wednesday Night War Room. If you guys enjoyed that last time, make sure to be there for that, because we're gonna have some more of that. And I'm gonna actually take the time to watch All 22 this time. Maybe I won't be stuck at work, and I can do that, so I can throw my 2 cents in too.
Let's go.
What about that?
I like it.
Hey, y'all have a good night. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.
There goes a sight from my soul.